chicken.
That sucks.
Lesbian.
I like that in a woman.
And every other kind of deviant.
I love paying for sex.
This moral decay weakens our resistance to the onslaught of the communist masters of deceit.
We're a bunch of scumbags.
These abnormalities are corrupting the minds and the hearts of our children.
Jackass.
And yeah, we're back. Where have you been?
It's depressing and horrendous. It's awful.
A bunch of idiots.
Perversion for profit.
Here it comes! Here it comes!
The Opie and Anthony program.
El virus.
The Opie and Anthony.
God, that irritates me.
It's just like somebody took a bat to my brain.
We're the only radio show that makes you want to hate us.
Opie.
I want my coffee.
Anthony.
I want that fact!
Jim Norton.
I want Ozzy.
We are going to dumb this thing down to the point that we're going to be #1 with Down syndrome children.
Hysterical.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
And welcome to the Opie and Anthony program. The O&A virus spreading across America thanks to XM Satellite Radio.
Well, any fucking time, sweetheart.
All right, I'm here, man.
Yeah, we've had enough time off.
Not really.
Let me fix a couple of things.
Not really.
Let me fix a couple of things.
Yes, it's true. We're back from our suspension.
Oh, boy.
Dude, I think they got suspended. They're not on the air Friday.
See, I told you.
I told you they would get suspended. These guys never learn.
They just walked out on the show on Thursday. I'm sure the corporate guys in Washington told them, you're suspended.
They didn't just walk out. They were yanked during commercial. You could tell.
I knew it. I was trying to tell all you people here on the message board. You didn't believe me.
We didn't get suspended?
Reapers. The speculation that was being thrown around Thursday. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Well, maybe it would help if we told our faithful listeners, they're with us day in and day out, that, we have to take a couple of days off. Instead of in the middle of the bit going, well, this will have to wait till next time, and we just
and we're off.
We're into some kind of dumb XM commercial, and then they come back from commercial, and we're playing some old bit from 1988 or something.
Yeah, maybe we should have.
Maybe we should have gave my heads up.
We did say something during the 6 o'clock hour, though, during our little recordings that we do.
Oh,
the 6 o'clock hour, when we all sit here. Because that was Thursday, right?
I don't remember.
Was it Wednesday? Something like that?
Something like that.
Friday? Was it the Friday before?
Oh, people wanted to kill us. I mean, we have to back up. Thursday's show was just off the charts. And we're playing our first show ever.
Yeah.
Is Rich Voss coming in today? I told you guys to make sure he comes in today.
Never call me back.
Rich Voss never called back.
Very busy.
Because we wanted to continue down that road. So we were playing our first radio show we ever did. And then we just flat out ran out of time because we were having so much fun with Dave Mordell and Voss and Bonnie and everybody.
Oh, yeah.
That, Eric had me on the clock. There was a countdown happening.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden I said something like, well, this is going to have to wait till next time. And then we got out of the show.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to go.
We had to go.
And I was like, oh, darn.
Darn it.
And someone's going, hey, dude, no more vacation. Hey, we gave you, let's see, about almost a month and a half.
Vacation?
We almost did a month and a half before we had to take another day or two off.
A 4-day weekend does not a vacation make.
No, you watch what happens after we only work 3 days this week.
Yeah, don't you sweat it. Yeah.
We're giving you.
Oh, my God, that's right.
We're giving you guys so much programming that we have to rest our little brains from time to time.
That's right. We're very stressed.
God, we are just the kings of taking time off. Oh. We have it down to a science. And then, I'm already working the gang in Washington how we're really tired and the creative process is getting to us. And, and we're doing the equivalent of a 5-hour talk show because we don't play commercials. And
right.
So I think it's a really good thing that, Anthony and I take a few more days off this summer.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden Eric Logan's like, dude, I haven't had a vacation since 2002. Shut up.
That's Elo. He's a
That's
boss.
Elo. Yeah, he's got to run the whole
whip.
ship.
Get in there.
Mm-hmm.
Be the boss. Don't worry about us. Yeah, we took a little time. What's the problem? We didn't tell our listeners. Like it's our obligation to get on and tell our listeners.
We probably should have, though, because they speculated all weekend.
But
they did it again. They did it again. They're suspended, and we all know how this turns out in the end.
We never know when things are going to pop up that really feeds the speculation. And I had no clue that the reporter that we had a assault on the media behind. When was that? Thursday?
That was Thursday.
It was Thursday.
That's what makes it great.
I know.
Perfect timing.
We had no clue that he got fired for cursing on the air, using the F word.
We knew that story had some legs.
Yeah.
And boy, did it have legs. It went all over the world.
Yes, it did.
I was reading our names
in
in
the China press.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was reading our names in chinky writing.
The China press.
Little chinky writing, and the only words I could recognize were Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
That made the press in China?
Yeah.
Well,
I was attempting to read chinky just to see what they had to say about us.
Would you stop? It's Chinese.
Chinese, chinky, whatever.
Chinese.
Yeah, it made some kind of China press.
Yeah. A little bit of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
He got in a little bit of trouble there. And it's again, Viacom, who owns CBS, buckles under and fires the guy. The guy should not have been fired for that. Why can't people be human beings on television? The guy was annoyed. He spins around. Stupidly. He was stupid. He should have waited, till the shot cleared. Guy didn't even get the last sentence of the story out, and he turns around and says, what the fuck is your problem? And it got on the air, and Viacom with their zero-tolerance policy. Why? I am so sick of the zero-tolerance policy with anything. The zero-tolerance policy winds up getting people in trouble that aren't really doing anything wrong. If somebody's doing something wrong, you give them the boot. The second you put a zero-tolerance policy on it, then you're suspending children for cutting a piece of bread to look like a gun and going bang, bang in the cafeteria. Those are the people that get affected by zero-tolerance policy. An honest mistake of a guy saying fuck on television where, he should be reprimanded and perhaps taught how he should be on camera like that. But firing him because of this zero-tolerance policy, it's ridiculous. And now the guy, he's out of a job. A lot of people are blaming us for it.
Which is sickening.
Which is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You get on that New York radio message board.
All right, Alan, yeah. Come on.
Alan's a little off on this one.
Yeah.
There are times I agree with the dentist, with the radio dentist, Alan Sniffen. Times I don't. And this is one time I don't. He's lambasting the show and our fans and I guess Nathaniel, who did this whole thing, and saying that we shouldn't be doing this. This is horrible. We cost the man his job. This is stuff. This type of thing, they make, you watch that America's Funniest Home Video shows and things like that. They make whole segments based on people behind reporters when they're doing a live shot. When they're out there doing their live shot, they put themselves on the street and they're dealing with the public. And these things happen. It happens to them all the time.
And it will continue to happen.
It'll continue happening.
It will continue to happen.
Absolutely. And because some guy stands there, Nathaniel is there with a sign, and some nut comes up on side of him and actually puts a gesture in the camera, which, by the way, the reporter never saw. He just saw some kind of discrepancy behind him, some kind of a disturbance behind him.
You know who that was? You haven't heard yet?
Oh, no, I haven't heard.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
It was Crazy Cabbie from Howard Stern's show.
Everyone's favorite felon. Everyone's favorite taxi evader.
Who, by the way, every time he sees Anthony and I on the streets of New York, kisses our ass and talks to us forever. So
unbelievable. Comes up, hey, dudes, how you doing, man? Show's going great. And then he gets up there, and apparently he said, when Nathaniel said O&A XM satellite radio, he said sucks. But it sounded like rocks. I defy anybody watching that clip to see that he is not a fan of the show, that he was trying to actually show that O&A suck.
Right.
Because he comes off like just a super fan in front of the camera, behind the reporter. Unbelievable. It was stupid, crazy cabbie.
Yeah, I think he's apparently trying to give the sign the finger.
Yeah,
but it doesn't really work.
No, he wasn't. He was just he wasn't. I heard that from you. That was his explanation, and I watched the clip. He wasn't. He was just trying to be a part of the shot before he goes off to jail and gets railed in the ass for not paying his taxes. Pay your taxes, stupid. It's not trying to be funny on film. Be funny in the accountant's office when you're writing a check to the federal government. Idiot.
Now, if he really hates the show and wanted to give the finger to the sign, as he said, he should have grabbed the sign out of your hand and smashed it over his knee and go, F these guys or something.
Or just taking the sign and smash it over Nathaniel's head.
Right.
Nice little wrestling move.
Which, by the way, would have been hysterical.
Oh, my God, I would laugh my ass off.
Would have been hysterical.
Nathaniel's head goes through the sign. That's what a real man would have done. If he was supposedly against the show, please.
Instead, he politely let me put it in front of his face.
Yeah, that's it. Put it in front of his face.
By the way, Anthony, I just want to bow to Nathaniel today.
Wow.
How do you bow?
You're bowing.
Jeez.
Dude, he gave us massive... like that?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thank you very much.
All right, there you go. Huh?
Good bow.
This guy gave us massive publicity.
A lot of press.
This little intern that I finally know his name. It's Nathaniel, everybody.
That's right.
Danny's assault on media looking a little thin. Little thin compared to the Nathaniel's.
You better paint O&A on an axe and bury it in someone's chest on film, stupid.
Yeah, to the faithful listeners, they know what happened. Like earlier in the week last week, Danny came up with a great assault on the media. He had a cigarette in one hand, a coffee in another, and still was able to hold the sign right in back of the reporter's head. And that reporter didn't lose his composure.
No.
And then, you fast forward just a mere 3 days. We were talking about Danny all week.
Oh, it was great.
And Nathaniel did what he did, and thank God Nathaniel did a perfect assault on the media, by the way. Mm-hmm. That's the only reason we're not in trouble in Washington.
No cursing.
We did nothing wrong. We just stood there with a sign, and he said, we rock, or whatever he said.
And this is why the Alan Sniffen radio message board there, why he's got it totally wrong.
Of course.
If one of our guys had walked up to the reporter, touched him in any way, started cursing behind him, did something that interfered with his actual report, then there would have been a problem. And then you could actually see Alan's point. His point was that people should not do this kind of thing. We got him fired. If we weren't there, it never would have happened. He never would have said that and would have still had his job. I really didn't even understand what kind of point he was trying to make, because this happens to reporters all the time. People get behind the shot. Sometimes it's just nothing. It's a crowd of people waving, and the reporter doesn't even know it. And sometimes it's people, coming up and yelling things to try to get a point across, political things, saying hi to their friends, anything. Nathaniel, yes.
People kept making the point, what if somebody came into your workplace and started yelling?
They do.
Yeah, but
when we're out.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's in a public spot. It's not like I burst into CBS studios and was like, start taking over their newscast.
Which is next week.
Yeah, that's right.
Doing that.
We're going to take this to a whole new level.
When we're out on the streets and things like that, there are people that screw with us. When we do our live shows and we put ourselves in the position where we're in the public, we don't know what the hell's going to happen. And there have been segments that are just completely ruined by the animals that come to see us when we're doing live shows. So, it does happen, and it has happened.
And when you guys got booted, I'm sorry to say, I didn't want to see this guy get fired either. He does seem like a real douche, though, to turn around like that.
Fired.
But you know what? Too bad. When you guys got booted, there was not one person in the media stepping up to go. I mean, even though what you did was definitely much more serious, but the way they got the facts wrong, and Paul was a producer, all these things they got wrong, they didn't even bother to give a shit and get the facts right. So I have very little mercy.
You know something?
For anybody in that position.
I felt the same way on a personal level, because this guy is a human being and he lost his job. I feel bad about that. Right. But when you take it on the whole, as here's one of the media, one of the guys that were just crucifying us when we got the boot, and like Jimmy said, getting everything wrong. It's almost a little bit of justice. But, yeah, on a personal level, I don't want to see the guy get fired.
No, not at all. I mean, the guy just lost his composure. You can't lose your composure in the #1 market like that. You can't. There wasn't even he didn't even wait a few seconds.
And there was absolutely nothing for that guy to lose his composure over.
Right.
Nothing.
I think what happened was he was looking at the monitor, because I've seen these live shots, and the reporters usually look at the monitor to take a look at the shots, see if they look good, whatever. And I'm sure while he was doing the report, he was looking at the monitor going, oh, my God, look what's happening behind me, and he was just losing his mind.
Do your MetroCard story and go to the tape and shut up.
Exactly. This wasn't exactly 9/11 coverage. It was some homeless guy. That's a big story. The homeless people use the MetroCard to let people through.
Yeah.
Wow, stop the presses. Be careful on your way to work, folks. Homeless guy may be scamming. Who doesn't know that shit? Oh, by the way, newsflash, guys, just be careful. Homeless people also smell. I don't know if you guys heard that. And they shit outdoors. I hope I'm not, like, scooping 60 Minutes this Sunday.
Here's the audio. I mean, the video has been downloaded, I don't know what it's up to, like 150,000 times or something like that, from all over the world. All over the world. The clip went everywhere. And then the press clippings are from almost every city in America. And then it went to China, and Current Affair did something on it, and CNN Headline News. Our good friend Imus talked about it. Stupid Booker on K-Rock talked about it.
Yeah, it was downloaded 120,000 times.
120,000 times?
And Danny's got a cute 9,000 last week. I thought that was nice.
Who does?
The other intern.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm sure
counting their assaults on the media.
And I'm sure only 90% of those were people actually looking for my assault on the media.
What's this wet stuff on my bagel?
I don't know.
Did you spit on this?
I didn't. Why would I be spitting on? Oh.
Maybe Ricky had an itch under his arm and then touched your bagel.
Ricky, what is this? What is
the boss
this?
wants to know what the wet stuff is, Rick.
What is this?
It might have been the eggs. There was.
Oh God! No! It might have been eggs.
Yeah, the eggs.
I want a toasted bagel, not egg juice on it.
Let me get you another.
Fuck! Do I want you to get me another one? No, actually.
Where's Travis?
Travis, could you please get me one? God, there's always a problem. Away with you! Away! Away! Leave! Leave the fucking studio! I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. You're incompetent. You're completely incompetent. I can't stand you.
Hi, Kenny. Club
Here
Soda
comes Kenny to save the day.
Travis, thank you, sir.
Club Soda Kenny, big and so big.
6'5" killer. Had it.
All right, relax. Kenny's here.
Thank you, Kenny.
Want me to get it?
Here comes Club Soda Kenny.
Thank you.
Wait, Travis, give me some eggs too in that. I'm kidding, dude.
He would probably keep it separate enough where nothing would happen.
Of course he would.
I can't take it. It's every fucking day.
It's
every day.
It's now official. Anthony has lost his mind.
I couldn't take it. That's it.
I lost it a while ago with him. Jimmy lost it, and now finally it's official.
My whole thing, I could go months.
I love how he goes, well, it might be. You don't hand Anthony any type of food product and go, well, that could be.
That could be.
botulism.
I'll eat it anyway.
Right.
Could be spit. Could be anything.
What he should have said was, I have no idea. That must have been something that they did when they were there. I did nothing. It's wrapped.
Oh.
I had to teach that kid how to lie.
It could be. Oh, I started cringing as soon as he said that. It could be. It could be this.
He is never, ever to get food again. Already, Jimmy, you said that, right? Like, you don't want him getting anything.
Yeah, you were just
October 8th.
You were just being a nice guy, Anthony.
He's completely failed the test on the food for months and months.
And took us out of the game again.
Holy
we're in the middle of talking about
Jesus.
this assault on the media, and now we have to talk about Ricky again. It could be. It could be.
It's his little plan. See, Nathaniel was getting a lot of airtime here.
I had a good line about Danny, not getting as many downloads.
Exactly. That was very funny.
Everybody's ready to laugh.
Yeah. What was the line?
Well,
do it again.
I was saying, he had so few downloads, and probably only 90% of those were people actually looking for my video. See?
He's saying
still
they made
works.
A mistake.
I love it.
And it's true.
Like, even though he did get some downloads, probably just mistakes.
But I don't like the way you keep using the name. I don't reckon just the other person.
The other guy?
Yeah.
It's just a perfect example of how marketing works, though. I mean, we do these assaults on the media all the time, and we encourage you guys to continue doing the assaults on the media, by the way, because that was a whole discussion. Will this end the assaults on the media? Will they be told to stop doing that? Of course not.
Stop.
Especially if you do it like Nathaniel does it.
Classy
and perfectly.
Right.
But it's a good way to show you how marketing works. Danny did pretty much the exact assault on the media, but his reporter didn't lose his mind.
Got to get the reporters to lose their mind.
The reporter loses his mind, and now it's a story all over the country with everybody checking out the show, checking out the video, writing about us on message boards all over the place. So.
And they will continue. Because it is a very good way to promote the program.
It's legal. It's not. It's harmless.
Completely legal and harmless.
Do your job right. Sorry. You don't know what? Let's be honest. That was ego. The reporter's ego, like you pointed out with Newsweek, they like to have the reel of all their stories. His ego was affected because he was being a little bit irritated by some pest. And you know what? That's a real statement about that guy. You don't just turn around and go, what the fuck is your problem, man? Like, over something like that. You don't do it unless that's who you are.
Right. Well, the video's still up on opieandanthony.com, but here's the audio just to get everyone up to speed again.
Good morning, Sean. This is apparently a very simple crime to commit. All one has to do is buy multiple Metro cards, stand at the turnstile, and just continuously swipe people in all day. Police sources say these guys net a couple $100s a day, and that's pure profit, but it's costing the TA a great deal, about $16 million a year, and they're trying to put a stop to it. What the fuck is your problem, man?
They're trying to put a stop to what the fuck is your problem, man?
Sorry about that distraction before. The Transit Committee is expected to pass this later on today. And
shame. Sorry. Ask Asa. Hey, Asa, where's the unemployment line?
Shame on you.
Wow, he didn't even, stop.
No, there wasn't.
See, I mean, I feel bad the guy lost his job, but he didn't even, think.
He blew his cool. John in New York on the phone making a very valid point also.
All right, let's go to John in New York.
John!
Hey, yeah. How you guys doing?
Hi, John.
I just want to state the obvious that reporters are never intrusive into other people's lives.
There you go. There's another thing. We're a couple of guys behind the reporter, maybe getting on his nerves a little bit. He loses his cool and starts cursing. These reporters are constantly screwing with people. Constantly getting in their face, and on their jobs.
You're right.
How many times you see them go to their jobs, shove that camera in, and try, on purpose, they try to get a response like this from these people at work.
Right.
They would love for the person to lose their cool and say fuck so they can bleep it out and show what an asshole, nasty guy this guy is.
Maybe somebody's got to go jump out his window, climb down some bed sheets in order to get away from the cameras, huh?
There you go.
All right, guys, punching out.
Thanks, John. All right, so
that's a great point.
We made the newspapers all over America. I haven't even read these yet. The Daily News and the Post, Anthony. We're a little behind the times, and then we got some audio to get to it. The story just gets more and more interesting. Basically, I'm trying to figure. I think this was from the Post. New York Post from Friday. News Channel 2 can't afford a Ford. What are they getting at? The AF Ford.
Ford.
AF Ford.
Oh, it's News Channel 2 can't AF Ford.
A fucking Ford?
Yeah, the F word.
They're trying to get really clever with the headline, and I don't really get it. It's A-F-Ford.
Ford.
Or F word, so they're like F word, but then said F Ford.
F Ford.
Oof.
That's a stretch.
Ford.
Anyway, Channel 2 reporter Arthur Chen was fired yesterday after he used the F word on air during a 6 a.m. broadcast. Chen was standing in front of a subway station delivering a live intro to a segment about a Metro card scam when two men walked up behind him, held up a sign, and began chanting Opie and Anthony.
Once again, wrong, by
wrong,
the way.
Of course, wrong.
It was Nathaniel, and then it was Cabby there.
The video was available to anybody who actually wanted to see the event. You would think a news person might want to see the event. Yeah, wrong again.
Wrong again. Held up a sign and began chanting Opie and Anthony, the names of the XM satellite radio shock jocks. Shock jocks. Shocking, shocking, shock jocks. We are so shocking. Shock jocks. Ugh. Chen thinking he'd finished the live part of the report. Another. That's wrong too. He knew he was still live. He just lost his mind. Yep. You could hear it in the clip. He didn't even pause after he was done.
Barely got that last word of his report out.
Chen, thinking he'd finished the live part of the report, whirled around and blurted out to the interlopers, "What the fuck is your problem, man?" By the way, later on the show today, pick up your "What the fuck is your problem, man" T-shirt.
Yeah.
Do we know how to exploit, or do we know how to exploit? People are lining up outside the station now
right.
to pick up their "What the fuck is your problem, man" T-shirts.
You know,
man.
Yes, go ahead.
You know what's very interesting is the one time some idiot reporter loses his cool is when his story. You never hear a guy reporting a rape or a child murder going, "What the fuck is wrong with people?" Mm-hmm. They can handle it then, but God forbid somebody's interfering with his dog shit story and he loses his mind. And God forbid he had some honesty as a human being and go, "I'm doing a live report. Could you idiots stop this?"
Right.
Could they for once address it like human beings?
Hey, you jackass.
No, it's just a bunch of phonies out there.
Absolutely.
Like we say almost every day in the show now. One of Howard Stern's cronies was involved in this, and that big fucking old lady pussy shut up and didn't say a word about it.
No.
Didn't say a word about it Friday, didn't say a word about it on Monday. It's one of his guys was involved in a pretty huge radio story, and he just kept his mouth shut.
Because it wasn't me.
Well, Alan Sniffen didn't like it.
Alan.
Oh. It's Alan Sniffen.
Very disappointed in his take on the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like, stop being a baby, dude. Stop it. Assaults on the media are not good. Shut up. They're fucking great.
Anyway, continuing here.
Cool.
And they will continue.
Oh, by the way, Pat,
people with your live shots out there, this will not stop.
You can bet that's not going to happen.
They're freaking out right now. That we're going to send them right back on top of their trucks again.
Dude, because they, Oh, wait a minute. Who's this? Pat?
Oh. Hey.
What's up?
Nothing much.
Oh, Pat from Menaki. What's up, Pat?
No, Pat from Menaki's out here right now.
Oh, okay.
We're threatening to hold Travis hostage if the animals are not let upstairs.
There will be no blackmail. Travis has to get up with my bagel. Go fuck yourself.
We have 9 animals and 1 golfer, and we want to be upstairs.
They're holding Pat hostage until we let the animals upstairs to check out the show. They're slowly but surely coming to the station to pick up their "What the fuck is your problem, man" T-shirts, which I think will happen in around 9 o'clock today. Anyway, now that this video has made it all over the country, Anthony, and been reported on CNN headline news and stuff, it's only going to make these animals want to do this more. Mm-hmm. Now you're going to see a lot more assaults on the media. You watch.
Of course you will. Everyone's going to want to. They love to please us, Opie.
Unfortunately for Chen, the camera was still rolling, and the expletive rang out loud and clear over the airwaves. I can confirm that he has been terminated. A Channel 2 spokeswoman told Page 6, "We have no further comment regarding his termination." The network-owned station also issued this statement. Oh, boy, here's the statement.
Uh-oh.
WCBS-TV apologizes for the use of inappropriate language today during our 6 a.m. broadcast. We deeply regret the incident.
That's sincere, at least.
Yeah.
Bags.
Did you read the AP story?
No.
This one was the best. I read the last line is just classic. It tells the story, same story. Subway station, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
What the fuck is your problem, man? The F word went out of the air. Channel 2 fired Chien yesterday. As for the shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. As for the shock jocks, Opie and Anthony.
Wait. I didn't get a shock out of you.
Thank you, Travis. You're welcome. As for the shock jocks, Opie and Anthony, they're celebrating over the reporter's firing. How did this... Yeah. Whoever did the AP report here, whoever wrote this, and this went all over the place. First of all, we left the show Thursday before the guy was fired.
Right.
Before we knew anything about this firing, we left.
We went our own ways.
Anthony have not been on the air since now.
Right. Anthony went to Colorado. I went to Florida. We'll get into that stuff a little later. Yeah. We weren't celebrating.
So how did this lying sack of shit that wrote this story... How did he assume we were celebrating over the guy's firing?
How are they just allowed to print that?
How are they allowed to print that?
This is the AP
What the fuck is his problem, man?
Man. What the... They're celebrating over... You know what we're celebrating? We're celebrating the fact that we got some press. I like that. But as far as celebrating the guy's firing,
no one got a statement from any of us. So how does this guy go and say that we're celebrating over the reporter's firing?
they're making it really easy for me to not give a shit that the guy got fired. These reporters, because they're all from the same mold. Every single one of these jerk-offs are from the same mold. They're phonies, liars. This guy is he's an AP. His story's picked up by the AP, Associated Press, and it's bullshit. I read this in Colorado. I read it and go, oh, really? I'm celebrating the fact that the guy was fired.
Can we find out who wrote it? It's not a secret. There's got to be a way for someone on this show to find out. Seriously, who wrote this?
I think they hide behind that little AP thing.
Yeah.
I would love to find out. And then
they do this all the time. I mean, this is just a dumb shock jock story, but they do this with really serious news.
Yep.
Where they just make up their shit.
Yeah.
They made up that line.
Yep.
And whatever, is it going to affect our lives? No, it's probably going to make us even bigger. Whatever. But then you got to wonder what other AP stories out there are they just making up facts to make the story that much more interesting?
They make it up.
Like where did he get that we're celebrating over the reporter's fire? No one talked to me. I went into hiding for 4 days. My nephew was graduating from high school, decided to go down there and support him, and no one really got a hold of me.
No. I didn't talk to anybody. They didn't see me celebrating.
Although they were trying to get a camera crew down to Florida, current affair was.
A current affair.
They wanted
news.
They wanted to interview me at my nephew's graduation from high school.
They had a poll, I hear.
Yeah, we got all that.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah, we've just begun with this story. It's just taken on a life of its own. All right, getting to the Daily News story. Let's see what's wrong in this one. F-word cost TV guy a job. TV reporter Arthur Chen was canned by CBS 2 yesterday after he shouted the F-word at two meddlers. Two meddlers. Oh, you meddling kids!
Stop meddling.
Isn't that like an old Scooby-Doo line? You meddling kid. What was the line from Scooby-Doo?
And I would have gotten away with it, too.
Oh, yeah,
if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
That's right, okay. At two meddlers who horned in on his live shot. Chen was in the middle of a 6 a.m. broadcast about Metro card scammers when two men sneaked up behind him with a sign promoting radio shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks. Shock jocks. For a few moments as the knuckleheads...
Knucklehead.
Hey, Nathaniel, you're a knucklehead.
You knucklehead.
I don't appreciate that.
Knucklehead 1, and Danny, unfortunately, is now Knucklehead 2.
You mean intern B?
Meddlers and knuckleheads, all of them.
See?
Look at one reporter editorializing for the other reporter. Isn't that kind of nice how protective they get for each other?
Well, let's get to it here. For a few moments, as the knuckleheads heckled him and gave the finger to the camera, Chen kept his cool and continued talking. But as soon as he finished his report, he spun around and shouted at the intruders, "What the fuck is your problem, man?" Once again, don't forget to pick up your what the fuck is your problem, man t-shirts later this morning outside.
That's right, people.
The Opie and Anthony Broadcast Center. People lining up as we speak. That's why Club Soda Kenny is here, by the way. They're going to be collector's items. If he thought the CBS control room had already cut the tape, he was wrong. Now, he knew they didn't cut the tape. He didn't even wait. The expletive went out over the air. Sorry about that distraction before, Chen said when he returned. That's not... What did he say? Beaufort. The apology apparently wasn't enough for CBS, especially when the FCC is cracking down on obscenity. He's been terminated, station spokeswoman Audrey Pass said. Chen, a former New York One reporter who joined CBS in 2003, told the Daily News he's sorry.
Power bitch.
I regret the entire thing, and I apologize to those who were offended, he said. Meanwhile, fans of the Opie and Anthony show who have mounted a campaign to annoy television reporters were boasting about the infantile stunt on the DJ's website.
The campaign isn't to annoy reporters. It's to get the name Opie and Anthony XM Satellite Radio on television without having to pay for it because they don't really give us money for that here. So that's the best thing.
Do you see how incestuous they are in their writing, man? Do you see how incestuous it is? The meddlers, which they are, and knuckleheads, which they are, and infantile stunt, which it was. But then they say Chen kept his cool and continued talking. It's almost like But they say that, like, while it was happening, he was keeping his cool. They cannot help but go to bat for the guy who fucked up. Sorry, he fucked up.
Yeah.
Nathaniel did nothing wrong. He stood there with a sign like a million other people have done, and old potty mouth couldn't take it. And if you don't stop it, I may file a complaint against CBS because I was offended when this show played that 85 times.
The potty mouth pair have a show on XM Satellite Radio. They have to end this article with this, where they landed after being bounced by NEW for a contest that enticed two listeners to have sex in St. Pat's Cathedral.
Ah, yes.
So that's the New York coverage, but it went everywhere. The AP story and what have you.
You're not the potty mouth pair. What kind of profanity did you use on national television?
Potty mouth.
Yeah, you didn't curse.
Tom on Long Island. What's up, Tom?
Yeah, I just want to say real quick, I think the biggest story is definitely how these T-shirts are getting punched out on the street right away, and the other XM radios. What are your brothers doing? Nothing. Taking months. They still haven't done it.
Yeah, what's up with that?
My brother took on a huge project. I got to tell you, there's these Spread the Virus T-shirts that, there's like a limited run on these things, by the way, that my brother decided to make. The logos are awesome and all that. And he didn't expect as many people to actually want the shirts, so, he's trying to figure it all out. They're being printed, they're being mailed.
But what the fuck's your problem, man? Shirts are all done.
That's just, that was a quick 100 that we ordered. I think my brother's up over 1,000 of these Spread the Virus T-shirts, so he's in hell. And pretty much the pre-ordering is over, but if you could get to my brother while they're still printing, maybe you could get on to the end of the order, okay? Mm-hmm. So email him if you want your Opie and Anthony Spread the Virus T-shirts at drduck@AOL.com. That's doctor, you spell that out, D-U-K @AOL.com. Also a link on opieandanthony.com for your Spread the Virus T-shirts. Speaking of T-shirts, Anthony, there's a couple other people that have ideas for T-shirts. Chaz in New York, what's up?
Hey, man, when I'm interns around, I want them to pick me up with the fuck's on my bagel T-shirt.
What the fuck's on my bagel T-shirt?
Yeah. It could be a limited edition.
I want a shirt that just says, it might be, ...
It might be.
Yeah, with a question mark. Pinchy, what's up?
Hey, boys, welcome back.
Thank you, Pinch.
Hey, I heard if you buy a What the Fuck's Your Problem Man T-shirt, they'll throw in a Hey, Kathleen, put your goddamn clothes back on T-shirt for free.
Oh, wow, that's going back.
Very nice. And I got to tell you, man, man. That's going to be the word of the day. Man. Eric Logan and the gang down in Washington were just really cool about this. Because Anthony and I know how this thing works sometimes.
Get a little nervous when these things happen. When I heard, I got a little nervous.
Anthony called me from Colorado like, all right, dude, what's the deal?
What is it?
What's the deal? I go, you know what? It's weird. They're really, really excited down in Washington. They think it was perfect. They think the execution was perfect.
It was. Absolutely.
And they supported us. They said, you guys will have no problems with this. Don't even worry about it. Enjoy your couple days off. Enjoy your long weekend. I'm like, all right, great, thanks.
You see what the Boston Herald wrote?
No.
The Herald had a piece on Friday because the guy was an ex-Boston news guy.
Okay.
It said, Opie and Anthony claim another victim. The Manatees wrote about it in their column.
The inside track? Yeah.
What, claim another victim? What victims have we claimed in the past? Ourselves? A couple of times? Psycho Mark?
There's been a few here and there.
Got fired?
Yeah, we leave some wreckage.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
Start
Ken Stevens?
Well, start Jeremy.
Jeremy?
Rick.
Yeah. Well, okay. All right. Accurate reporting then from the Herald. We had another one in our wake.
Here is what Alan Sniffen had to say, Anthony, on this New York Radio message board.
Alan Sniffen, yes. I have defended O&A on this forum frequently, but some of their fans are idiots, and O&A are idiots for encouraging them. Below linked is a story from the Daily News which basically tells how two of O&A's lame-brained fans, why you lame-brains, lame-brained fans disrupted a TV correspondent.
Wait, we got to keep a list of these words.
I got it.
Lame-brain, knucklehead.
Meddlers.
Intruders.
And interlopers.
Interlopers.
Cronies.
They say cronies? They were cronies, yeah.
Someone used cronies. Nice.
Yeah, they're a bunch of Voss words.
Yeah.
These old 40s words.
Voss would know what cronies meant.
Crony. Let's see. O&A's lame-brain fans disrupted a TV correspondent's live report, which ultimately resulted in the reporter using an obscenity. Should the reporter have known better? Yes. But the guy lost his job because he was put in a position that I'm willing to bet most any of us would have responded to in the same way. BAP! Wrong, Alan. You're wrong, Alan's wrong, Alan sniffing. Wrong. Most of us would have responded in the same way. Maybe if you're walking down the street and someone's following you with a sign and won't go away. But if you're a reporter in New York City, you know better. And you know this happens. And you've probably had it happen to you before. You just deal with it. You're out in public. Things are going to happen.
What does he mean, most people? How would he know? Who's ever held a sign up to him that would annoy? Did someone across the street hold up a sign, cheaper fillings here?
When he's trying to do his recorded portion of his message board presentation.
Well, he'll talk about this the next time he does his recording.
Yeah.
Board
reflection.
Make sure we get a copy of Board Reflections when he talks about this.
I'm going to talk today about Opie and Anthony.
Right.
And these moron interloper cronies holding up signs.
I can't wait to hear that.
It's a perfect name because that's how you feel when you hear it.
So now he's out of work because these two morons interfered with his broadcast. And these two morons were encouraged indirectly by O&A. Now let me correct you. They were encouraged directly from O&A. We encourage this directly. We don't want them touching the reporter, hurting them or anything. We want the sign with our name on it behind them in the shot. That's it. If they're out on the street, we're going to be looking for the live shot. And it's going to keep happening. This doesn't mean that every time it happens, someone's going to lose their job, does it? No. You don't lose your cool like this.
We've done this dozens of times at this point. And this is the first guy that lost his cool.
It's one thing to make fun of a situation and or people that take things too seriously, which is, I guess, the news guys. I get it with that, and O&A are frequently good at it. But a prank that results in the victim losing his job is just plain going too far. This isn't a prank that results in the victim losing his job. It isn't. Because you could do this 1,000 times and no one's going to lose their job over it. This is a promotion that we do that resulted in the guy losing his job because he made the mistake, not us. We didn't error going out there with a sign and holding it up behind the shot. This guy made a mistake. That's it. While O&A didn't specifically stand behind this guy and wave a sign, they have consistently encouraged this kind of behavior from their idiotic fans who think this makes for gooder radio. He puts in quotes. It's more gooder.
It's
Alan.
more gooder, you
More
ass.
gooder radio.
And it does make for more gooder radio.
It's not funny.
This has given us a lot of fodder today.
Just ask Arthur Chen, who is now looking for a job because he responded to the two knuckle-dragging idiots.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That's what was on your bagel before.
No, that's why I threw it away. Just ask Arthur Chen, who's now looking for a job, knuckle-dragging idiots, who gave their permission to act like jerks by a radio show. Yeah, I know, it's publicity. Publicity at someone else's expense, his livelihood. Again, wrong! We're not doing something that is going to result in someone's firing. It absolutely isn't. We are not doing something that is going to... If we go out today and do it again, does it mean this guy's going to get fired? No. The guy made a mistake. That's it. He made the mistake. He lost his cool, cursed, and got himself thrown off the air. Alan's totally wrong on this one. Da-da-da-da-da.
All right, then we got some audio. It made a lot of local news, but basically we got some of the more interesting ones here, I guess. Here's CNN headline news.
A reporter for WCBS-TV in New York has been fired for swearing during a broadcast. Arthur Chen was doing a report on illegal subway car doctoring when he was heckled by two passersby. He managed to stay composed during his live shot, but then the microphone caught him yelling an obscenity afterward. The Chen has since apologized. The hecklers were holding up a sign for the Opie and Anthony's satellite radio show.
Yeah, we're real stupid, Alan. CNN headline news is saying our names, but we're dumb.
And I didn't heckle anybody. It's not like I was like, hey, Arthur, nice reporting, you know?
Yeah, that's heckling. You know, if you would have been, hey, Arthur, Come on, what the hell? You stink. This is an awful story. You suck. Be more funny.
Yeah, we're just a bunch of dummies. We don't know how to get our names out there. We're stupid. Eric from Jersey, what's up?
Yeah, I'm just listening to this, and it's the same thing. You hear it all the time. If a Little League umpire makes a bad call, the parent goes and beats up the umpire. Is it the umpire's call that caused the beating? No, it's the parent losing their cool.
Yep.
Ooh.
Hey, I like that.
Mister.
I like that analogy.
So we should start beating the reporters?
I think so,
What
yeah.
is she saying?
Well, you get the point.
All right, thanks, Eric.
Okay.
I don't know what this means. Jared in Jersey. What's up, Jared?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hello. How you doing?
Hi, fella.
I just find it really amusing that all these reporters are bashing you guys for, getting there with the sign in front of this guy's shot. But at the same time, if you ever notice when they go live to, like, a protest or some event or something, say you're watching, like, Fox News, they will always get CNN sign in there, like, CNN sucks. They'll make sure it's in the shot while they're broadcasting live on Fox or something like that. It's just ridiculous.
A lot of stories these guys do are in front of crowds that are yelling things, and they keep their cool. Danny from Bowling Green, Kentucky, saying the reporter made two mistakes. The first one was broadcasting right outside of the O&A studio.
Any subway stop in the city, and he picks that one.
Yeah, he picks the one that is closest to us right here.
Not even a block away.
Ouch.
All right, and then we have a current affair, Anthony. A current affair is back, and the host of the show just stinks. He is the worst.
Is he awful?
He is awful. This show will go nowhere with this
It
guy.
doesn't have the charm of the old current affair.
Not at all. It is awful. I took a peek, and
host.
it's just horrendous. But they did a little piece.
Let's get a little business out of the way first.
That's the guy. Listen, this is the guy that replaced Maury Povich. Listen to his delivery.
Let's get a little business out of the way first. This is a tape of a local New York CBS News reporter, Arthur Chen, doing a live-to-air stand-up in Manhattan. Now, two geniuses come up behind him. They're making noise and waving a sign promoting two other rocket scientists and making his job tough. So what does he do?
And they're trying to put a stop to it. What the is your problem, man?
Exactly what a lot of New Yorkers might do under that kind of stress, hopefully. I wouldn't, but he finishes...
Not on camera, you fucking asshole! Oh, I just did it. See?
Language, young man.
I used the F word. We're not rocket scientists, are we? Why do people keep confusing us with rocket scientists all the time? I know a little bit about rocketry. I used to fly Estes model rockets as a kid. But why do so many people get our jobs here on radio confused with some sort of rocket science all the time?
I think I know, because at times when you watch them on TV, you're overheard going, vroom, vroom.
Maybe that's it.
They're a bunch of phonies, too, because they were...
This is rocket science.
Oh,
wow, that's a new one.
It makes sense that your interns are geniuses, like he said.
Genius? Right, because we're rocket scientists. We would need geniuses around us to help us out with our rocket science.
Let's go to Frank in Virginia. Frank?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I played Tommy and Rumble on the morning show when you guys had us calling in.
Okay.
And then yesterday they were talking about you guys. They're trying to get their fans now to do the assault on the media, but they were talking about you guys going around America having people call in to make your basically make your show better by playing their show. These two guys are basically like Don and Mike, except they don't kill puppies and have their awful wives call up.
There's a lot of Don and Mike hacks out there, trust me. A lot of Don and Mike hacks. Thanks, Frank.
Don and Mike are
you
funny
got it.
guys.
All right, let's. I'm going to start over with this current affair thing.
Let's get a little business out of the way first. This is a tape of a local New York CBS News reporter, Arthur Chen, doing a live-to-air stand-up in Manhattan. Now, two geniuses come up behind him. They're making noise and waving a sign promoting two other rocket scientists and making his job tough. So what does he do?
And they're trying to put a stop to it. What the is your problem, man?
Exactly what a lot of New Yorkers might do under that kind of stress, hopefully. I wouldn't, but he finishes his stand-up, turns over and says, "What the F word is your problem, man?" Okay, so it's a big no-no to say the F word on TV. We all know that. But this guy didn't say it for effect. He wasn't doing a Howard Stern or trying to shock anyone. He was being badgered by two morons. So what does CBS do? They fire him. The sack cut off his career basically over because they timidly and wrongly believe the Federal Communication Commission will censor or fine them. Well, here's some breaking news, fellas. The FCC told us today they did not get one complaint.
There you go.
Why didn't the Parents Television Council complain about that? They complain about innuendo. of bosom is around, and here old potty mouth Chen.
There it is, the big one. The F word, the number 2 bad word to ever have on television.
That's right.
Let's go to Mike in Cleveland. Mike?
Hey, Opie.
Yeah.
Can you just say none on us? We're artists.
None on us. How much responsibility do we have for him getting fired, Opie?
I think Norton's just ticked because no one's going around yelling Jimmy Norton party rock.
There you have it.
I'm not ticked, sir.
Thanks, Mike. Actually, that was an Anthony quote, none on us, right?
Yeah.
None on us. So then I guess a current affair aired another piece on this yesterday. But we're stupid. We're stupid to get our names out there.
Of course we are.
It's Opie and Anthony.
I can't wait to hear that.
So they did another something on this yesterday. I think they had a poll or something.
Yeah.
Welcome back to A Current Affair. Now, on Friday, we had a phone and website poll asking whether you thought CBS should have fired local New York reporter Arthur Chen for accidentally muttering the F word live on air when 2 morons interrupted him from behind. Here's what you said. Of the 89,940 of you who voted, 77% said no, CBS should not have fired Arthur, and 23% said yes, Arthur deserved to get the boot. Where is the love?
What? This guy's got charisma, I'll say that. Oh. Full of spunk.
Oh. All right, then.
Where's the love?
We're trying to get through some of this. We could be playing audio clips about this all morning.
You don't think that was interesting? He did a report on the reporter? Could this asshole go back and redo it? You're not live, stupid.
Reporter.
It's Tim Green. He's I mean, you got to watch A Current Affair to see how just stiff this guy is to begin with. And, you know, A Current Affair was a huge, huge show back in the day. You'd think they would have found a guy with a little more charisma to be able to pull this new version off.
Current Affair started the whole tabloid journalism.
This guy is the worst, and he won't last. I'm telling you, he stinks.
Yeah, Bill O'Reilly used to host A Current Affair also.
That's right.
After Maury left.
Here's our good pal, Imus. I haven't heard this yet. I have no idea what he said about this.
CBS News reporter Arthur Chen was fired yesterday. He used the F word on the air during the 6 a.m. broadcast.
What would have prompted him to do that?
He was standing in front of a subway station delivering a live intro to this segment about MetroCard scams. And 2 guys walk up behind him and hold up a sign and began chanting Opie and Anthony. And so he thought he'd finished the live report, according to page 6. He whirled around and blurted out to the interlopers, "What the blank is your problem, man?" He did. And the camera was rolling, according to page 6. It ran loud and clear over the airwaves. Quote,
"Is this something that Opie and Anthony put him up to?"
The page 6 report does not say that.
One can only hope that's the case.
The guy made a mistake. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Wait, automatically a curbside execution of old poor Arthur Chen. That's one mistake.
Nuclear option error.
What the F is wrong with WCBS?
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Yeah, calm down.
All right, see, everyone, obviously the guy should not have been
fired. The people that look most ridiculous in this situation is CBS. CBS News. They fire the guy.
By the way, this is reminding me of a few other assaults on the media.
And what is Imus broadcasting from the shuttle?
Yeah, we got the
worst
hell was
audio
that?
clip there.
Maybe we...
That's Tranquility Base. Shut up, jerk. The Eagle has landed. Yeah. Would they fire him? What? You get out on the moon. I'm not going out on there. I can't fit the space helmet on my big cowboy hat. How am I supposed to wear my cowboy hat when I'm wearing a space helmet? What the fuck is your problem, man?
Oops. What the hell was that clip?
I don't know, man.
You could hear her fine, and Imus is somewhere
in
thousands
space.
of miles above the earth.
He's just bouncing around doing his show.
Don't forget to pick up some of my brother's salsa when you're here on Mars. Broadcasting from Venus next week.
Oh, too good. All right, now we got some audio from the Todd Schnitt. Is it Schnitt or Schmidt?
His name alone could
Todd
be an FCC
Schnitt.
violation.
That's right.
My goodness.
Every day he's sweating, just trying to get through his name without an
this
FCC
is Tom
fine.
Shit.
Oh, fuck, I did it again. Shit.
I bet that's not even his name. That's probably a fancy showbiz name. Schnitz.
All right, well,
I had to change it from Schnitzberg when my family came here.
From Poland.
From Poland. It was Schnitzenberg and Steenowitz.
Where's this guy from? Out of Tampa. All right, out of Tampa, Anthony.
Right.
Let's take a listen here.
Turns out these were a bunch of goons. I don't know whether they were employees or they were just, unemployed Opie and Anthony listeners. But Opie and Anthony, the shock jock radio show, which used to be on the air in New York City, until they got canned, because remember, Opie and Anthony, they were the...
I know he's going to go off and trash us, and I swear...
No, he sounds like he's gearing up for a compliment,
This guy sounds
Opie.
good. But these guys, what amazes me is that these guys don't realize they're playing into our hands. They're just playing into our hands over and over again. Because this guy thinks he's too cool for the room. Know how many people are going to go, Opie and Anthony, well, A, I didn't know they were back on radio. B, they sound interesting. I got to get this XM now. This is just getting us more people to join the program.
Thank you.
Why do you play right into it every single time?
Why are you trying to... Why are we trying to go head-to-head with Tom Schnitz? Can we just play the audio without upsetting this guy anymore, please? I don't need Tom Schnitz coming after us.
Opie and Anthony, they were the imbeciles that had two listeners have sex in St. Patrick's Cathedral. Yeah, that's class. I mean, that goes just beyond any even acceptable form of shock jock radio.
Yeah.
Listen, shock jock radio, a little shock, a little edginess, that doesn't bother me at all.
Wow.
Good. But having two listeners...
Tough guy. Hey, a little edginess. Hey, I'm right there with you.
I'm all for a little
I'll have you back.
But I don't like the way... By the way, Alan Sniffen said that, that's what anybody would do when they say, well, that's what happened in that church. I mean, come on, what are you doing? You see a nice ass. You fucking... Anybody would have had the same problem.
Anybody. Hey, when I'm, hey, shock jockery, a little shock jockery, I'm right with you.
It's Tom Schnitzen.
Tom Schnitzen.
Tom or Todd?
What is it?
Todd
Schnitzen. Todd?
Todd Schnitz.
I swear to you, I've never heard of this guy.
No one has.
We're playing right into his hands, Opie.
You should get larynx cancer.
You might think that, but I mean, he's in a little market.
Yeah.
The beauty of doing a national talk show, and you start talking about the people, and they could, it's not like people in New York could go get the Todd Schnitz show. That's where...
Schnitz?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you cursed.
Schnitz. It's a good drinking beer. Who is this? Who is this? Is this Schnitz or Schnitzen?
Schnitzen. What's his name?
I would love to know how many people in Tampa signed up for XM just because they heard Todd Schnitt talking about this incident.
Schnitt.
Jesus.
Schnitt.
I bet he has clever segments like, hey, in our bullshit section, we're going to talk today about...
And speaking of my last name on somebody's chest...
Can you drop a Schnitt on my chest? Jesus.
You know he does something stupid like that.
Let's get back to the audio.
You're full of me.
But having two listeners have sex in St. Patrick's Cathedral, that's just over the top. And they were out of work for, a couple of years. I think they were out for 2 years. Then one of the satellite channels picked them up. And I guess they're on a mission, or they have a mission for listeners to harass television live shots. Apparently that's the deal. So there were two guys that were holding up this Opie and Anthony radio sign behind this reporter. The guy's named Arthur Chen. And Arthur was doing this report. It was 6 a.m. It was like 6:01. And the anchor at WCBS Channel 2 in New York goes to Arthur Chen. And he's standing there. He's doing his little his rap. So I guess he's opening up the story live. Then they're going to throw it to a recorded piece, and then he'd come back and do and that's it from here, reporting live from some subway steps. I'm Arthur Chen, Channel 2 News, or whatever the heck he would say. But the guys behind him were holding up the sign. They were also like screaming Opie and Anthony. They also flicked off the camera right behind him. I mean, he didn't even, wait 3 seconds for them to cut to the package. He just whips around. You know, he ends his sentence live on the air. And was that what? Was that even a quarter of a second that he whips around and says, "What the bleep's your problem, man?"
What the bleep?
God, fired.
And don't forget, you can get your What the Fuck Is Your Problem, Man t-shirts outside the studio today. Listeners are lining up as we speak.
That's right.
Sometime after 9 o'clock, we'll be handing out the t-shirts, Anthony.
Yep.
That's why Club Soda Kenny is here. We're actually waiting for the FedEx man to deliver them.
Oh, they're not here yet?
No, that's why we had to wait.
Ooh.
But there's Todd Schnitt playing right into our hands. Sounded a lot like Don from Don and Mike.
Yeah, and a little Tom Likas in there, too.
Likas, yeah.
Got a little lick ass in there.
Yeah, I like that realistic laugh.
And then... Yeah, if anybody wants to maybe make a couple of phone calls to a Schnitz show and record it, we'll play it. Because those are always fun when the listeners do that.
Yeah, let's see if Todd Schnitt... Let's see if Todd Schnitt could handle the O&A Army. Dugout, Doug?
Yeah.
Attack!
Oh, I love you guys. What a good birthday present.
Let her rip, kids.
I was going to say, he's talking about the thing that all the fans do with the assault on the media. I think we should show them what serious questions really are.
I agree.
Serious questions only, people.
You guys have no idea. You never want our pests.
And you know what would really... What is it, 3 o'clock?
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Let's see if he has the balls to take on our listeners.
Is that
today.
the call-in number?
Yeah.
1-800-801-8999.
Right.
For those people now that have a pen, it's 1-800-801-8999. And it's weekdays, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. So, serious questions only. And, I wouldn't call up and try to use his wacky name in some part of your call, things like that. Mike is saying he's ultra-conservative? Is that what it is?
Well, I also want to go to Hollywood real fast. Hollywood, go ahead.
Hey, O&A.
Hey.
Hey, listen, I lived in Tampa, and this guy, he's using his real name now, but before he used to go by MJ and BJ. His name was MJ. A couple of weeks ago, you guys were talking about a guy that did wacky voices, the crotchety old man. This is the guy that did the CD, and he would always call up with that punchline, "Oh, thank God you answered," bullshit.
Oh, yeah, remember we played one of those.
I
we
don't
heard
really
one of those.
remember.
Really?
It was atrocious.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy, back in the day on FLZ 93.3 back in Tampa, they used to do a morning show, and then his sidekick went, I think, to Cincinnati and left him out to dry. And then, this guy is just horrible.
So
the whole CD is just horrible.
So did he do, like, shock jock type stuff?
They tried to.
See, that's
what's
going on with this whole FCC thing. A lot of these guys that did the shock radio are now making believe they never did it. Mancow's a classic example, now trying to claim that his bosses made him do all the stuff he did back in the day, and they're trying to change their image because they have to survive in the radio climate that is now out there. And here's another phony making believe he never did any shocking radio before.
Shock Jack.
The radio station he was on, they did the morning show, and then later on that evening was that Bubba the Love Sponge. So it was that jock type of radio station. Hip-hop bullshit.
All right, and now he's ultra-conservative because that's what all these guys are now doing. They go from shocking to now trying to be the next Rush Limbaugh or Sean Hannity. Just frauds.
I haven't heard his show in a while, but I still think he does his morning FM show, and then he goes and does his... he's got like a small little syndicated throughout Florida AM show.
Right.
So, punch now, guys.
Well, good luck to the Schnitzer.
Snapman from Whackbag says he thinks before MJ he called himself Schnitz Buckley. Weird. Maybe on some station up in New York. Schnitz.
Let's go to Fort Lee. Eric, what's up?
Good morning, boys.
Morning, Eric.
Hey, I was listening to K-Rock on Friday. They try to do their own spin on it. I think Kane was on the air. And he said the reason why the guy cursed, the reporter cursed, is because Cabby was behind him, that he showed him the finger. And that's why the reason that the guy said, what's your problem?
Well, there's another interesting angle to this whole thing. Like we said, Crazy
Supposedly
Cabby.
they have it on camera. They have Cabby on camera.
Crazy Cabby, which is one of Howard Stern's cronies, was involved in this because he was
knucklehead.
Because he was walking by as Nathaniel was doing this, and Howard doesn't even acknowledge it.
Nah.
Way to do real radio, Howard. Big, huge radio story, and you just shut your little trap.
How can you take credit for anything you did there? There's nothing there that mentions any other radio station or program, or...
Yeah.
Sorry. It's just Opie and Anthony. That's all you get from that video is Opie and Anthony.
Well, it looks like, obviously, the press picked it up. It looks like two fans walking up with a sign.
It was, really. I mean, one intern plus one fan.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
It is exactly how it is.
He's a fan.
Cabby's going to make believe he's not a fan of this show. Please. How many times did he kiss our ass outside the building over there when we were going in for meetings?
Cabby, I don't think, was talking.
No, he's just, Cabby's just trying to get into the subway.
Yeah, and I think in fairness to Cabby, he wasn't flipping the bird off to Channel 2.
He was flipping the bird off to the radio
sign.
show, right, to the sign. He's just like, whatever to these guys.
Yeah, he was pointing it on the sign.
Only Cabby. Only Cabby. That's good stuff. Oh, that's all over the internet if you want to look for it. It's pretty funny.
You know who was doing the show with him? Al Dukes, who used to kiss my ass on a daily basis.
That's Al Dukes?
Yeah, Al Dukes. Who's going to also make believe he's not a fan of the Opie and Anthony show? Are you insane?
And by the way, do you notice the incestuous tie-in? Let the Viacom employee say that the other Viacom employee was not giving the finger to a Viacom employee.
Giving it to the sign.
Yes.
Well,
damn you, sign!
Did his wrist spin around so his fingernail was pointing at the sign, or was it pointing at the camera?
Well, I don't know if you know, but they've dropped the fine because Janet Jackson was only showing her tit to Justin Timberlake. No one cares, stupid. It got out over the air. It was his dirty Viacom finger.
Got a little more on this.
Arthur Chen at Channel 2 fired for dropping the F-bomb. I just want to know what was going through his head, like if he thought it was a pre-taped thing.
I think he thought they immediately cut to video.
That's Al Dukes.
He's good.
That's Al Dukes, who used to kiss our ass on a daily basis. Actually bought me a pinball machine because he wanted to work for our show, and I smashed it right in front of his face. We should get that video back up on opieandanthony.com.
Does he have his own show now on K-Rock?
I guess they've teamed him up with Booker or something. I don't even know.
He's Booker's producer. But he's, always...
And then jumps on?
Jumping on for a little airtime.
I like Al. He's all right.
He stinks.
He's a good radio personality.
A pre-taped thing?
I think he thought they immediately cut to video.
Yeah, but they don't. They hold you there forever. He knows that. He's done it a million times.
Or why not just say, what's your problem?
Yeah, exactly. But when you're just all hot like that, you're trying to do your job, you're out there, and it's tough. I do these things in the street every now and again. And when I used to do it for Entertainment Tonight, it was the worst. Because if you do anything in the street, just forget about it. All right. And this guy's got a comment. I mean, if you didn't see the video yet, I should recap it. There was some guys with signs. They were holding them up. And Cabby, of course, kind of bum-rushed their thing with the middle finger, flew the bird during Arthur Chen's broadcast. Then, of course, Arthur Chen...
He didn't bum-rush it. No one's talking about Crazy Cabby from the Howard Stern show. We had to point that out.
It's hilarious.
The whole media is talking about how Opie and Anthony did this. Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
Can't you just be honest in your
No
broadcast?
one's honest there.
Be honest.
Out there. There's a Howard Stern angle, and Howard chose not even to talk about it. A huge radio story. Dope.
Arthur Chen's broadcast. Then, of course, Arthur Chen curses at the end. It's like a double whammy. It's F-bombs all over Channel 2. It's just fantastic. So Cabby, you can see him in the video in his getaway, his pseudo-getaway. He's like running down the subway stairs. This guy's got a theory on it.
Yeah, Booker, why are you so surprised on, Cabby's behavior?
Good point.
Well, if he sees the camera, if there's anything to do with media, he's going to make himself sound like a jackass, and he doesn't even care what kind of publicity he's going to put out.
I just love that the guy's going to jail, and, he's still, it hasn't changed his attitude. The greatest thing is, I see the subway station. It's right up the street, so he was obviously coming off the air because Sean Gables is on the air, so it's got to be 6:05 in the morning. So he's just getting finished with the shift right then, and he would have to cross the street to get to this subway hole that he went down into. You know what I mean? It's not the closest one to the radio station. So you're right. He did see what was happening, and he wanted to be involved. So you're right about that.
And that's Cabby. That's
why I love him. He's so funny.
And you wonder why he gets a 2 o'clock shift in the morning.
Yeah, I still think they should move that up. All right, take care, buddy.
Wow. This is all edited. That was 360. Edited to shit. Because obviously they cut out any reference to Opie and Anthony.
Right.
I'm sure the caller was saying Opie and Anthony, so you could hear
where the edits are.
He has to edit it because he's not allowed probably to say our names.
I'll listen for that on the replay.
What fucking fraudulent? Who is listening to that horrendous radio show.
That was
That
really
is
boring.
god
That was
awful.
really boring.
Yeah, he's just crazy. Yeah.
He's going to jail. He's still the same guy.
Hey, nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. Maybe a big black cock in his ass will change him. Maybe then he'll have a little more manners when he gets out.
I'll tell you what changed. In fact, he'll start paying taxes. Pay up, boy. Stop welching. Stop riding our backs.
I didn't like how they spun it, so it's like almost as if I weren't there, Cabby would have done that anyway because he's just so crazy.
Because he's crazy. He's got crazy in his name.
And that's so and that's so dishonest because anyone that checked out the video or read the the newspaper articles on it, the AP story, I mean, it had nothing to do with him.
Nope.
No one mentioned him.
Why aren't they talking about Wacky Fan? It's all Crazy
Right.
Cabby. How about Wacky Fan?
Ooh, that's good.
The Wacky Fan and Crazy Cabby show.
Yeah.
And once again, Howard Stern showing that he is indeed just a pussy. Just a pussy. Showing him up again. Had nothing to say. And one of his guys was, quote, involved.
He's just crazy, right? With the middle finger eye. F-bombs all over the place. Ugh, yuck. Unlistenable.
Well, Anthony, I think, Nathaniel, I think this is one of the top 3 assaults on the media ever. I believe.
Top 3 ever.
Well, let's think of some of the ones that have been done, and I think the videos are now up on opieandanthony.com. The classic, of course, attack on the assault on the media when the A-bomb was dropped.
Oh, the C word.
The C word. The video is now back up on opieandanthony.com. I haven't seen that in a while, but basically
C word always beats F word.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Someone we know who it was. It was Psycho Mark held up the C word on live TV.
Big sign right behind
Melissa Russo.
Melissa Russo. She was working for Channel 4. Is she still there?
I've seen her from time to time.
But there's a sign behind her as she's doing a story from Times Square. Where the hell was she?
It was 8th Avenue and 47th Street, yeah.
On top of the van.
And that was the time, the assaults on the media back in the day got so out of control, in New York especially, that the reporters started doing their live shots from on top of the news vans.
Yeah, they climbed up there with the camera and did it from there so the street-level people couldn't get behind the camera.
Right.
But Psycho Mark
got on someone's shoulders or something like that.
Got on someone's shoulders, held up a big sign with the C word written on it, and just held it up behind her. So as she's doing the story, you're distracted by the C word, the atom bomb of all curse words, right behind her head.
So that video's up. That's going to get a lot of hits today. Mm-hmm. And then also there was the Today Show flashing.
Huge.
With the WOW sticker.
Mm-hmm.
Way before Janet Jackson.
Oh.
Your pals did it first. The girl completely exposed on the Today Show as they're panning the line in the morning with a huge Opie and Anthony, a WOW sticker on her chest.
Well, it was kind of like under her boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because her boobs were not covered.
No, they were completely exposed.
Yeah.
And remember Howard tried to claim responsibility for that?
I had tie a bandana around a nude woman.
He was like, that was us. And then all of a sudden people had to whisper to Howard, Howard, the girl had an Opie and Anthony sticker on.
Yeah.
Well, it was still my guys that did that.
What?
Oh, yeah, he tried to take responsibility for that. And now
put in later.
And now Nathaniel's thing is right up there now, too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad to be among the greats.
Also, we got the video up of me smashing Al Dukes' stupid pinball machine. Yeah. It's a classic.
I think Danny's is up there in the top 400, though. That was a pretty good one.
No.
When he held that O and the A got on camera and the half of a caricature, I'm like, wow.
Oh, Jesus.
He did a great assault on the media if you have a letterbox television. Widescreen idiot getting the shot.
We were very excited, though, I remember. It was all about Danny until Nathaniel came to the plate.
Just stole his thunder,
Oh, man, did he steal his thunder. Can I see the hits on the 2 assaults on the media by the interns? Let's start with Danny. How many hits has Danny's assault on the media gotten?
No.
Oh, my God, you can't even find it anymore in the list of files you can download.
Buried now?
It's just buried.
Where's Danny's assault on the media? Aw.
All right, here we go. Danny, to date...
Right under Steve the Whistler's appearance.
Danny, to date, has gotten 9,842 hits. That's very respectable.
Yes.
Very respectable. That was last Monday, I believe, a week ago today.
Uh-huh.
And then Nathaniel came to the plate last Thursday, and it's a different story. He's up to 124,907 downloads.
Oh, wow. That is sad.
Nice job, interloper.
Thank you.
You're going places, son. You're going places.
He had the Revenge of the Sith weekend. Breaking all kinds of records.
Oh, man, I saw Star Wars. We can get into that next.
Yes.
Rich Voss is here. We're supposed to continue the first show we ever did.
Rich is here?
Yeah, Voss. Nice. I saw him outside. And, of course, don't forget to pick up your collector item T-shirt today, Anthony.
Wow. No schnit.
What the fuck? What the fuck is your problem, man? T-shirt. Outside the studio today, we're just going to hand these things out. All right? All right.
Wonderful.
We got to take our first break. It's been a long morning
I got
already.
a tinkalope.
I'm hoping we get more audio clips from these dopes talking about this assault on the media. They play right into our hands. Right into them.
What do you think is going on over at the news agencies, various networks? Do you think they're having meetings saying, look, watch out?
Of course.
You could lose your... The memos went out.
Of course.
And these won't stop, people. These will not stop. We will search out live shots, and we
know
will
how this works.
doing this.
We were waiting for one of these to get major exposure, and now it's just going to be a feeding frenzy out there. It's just going to get ugly now.
And it doesn't just have to be heroes like Nathaniel out there in the trenches. Anybody that sees a live shot, if you can whip up a sign really quickly and pop that behind the camera, it's all we ask. No harassing of the reporter.
Don't touch them.
You don't touch him at all. You just get back there and, hey, O&A, XM Satellite Radio. Hold up the sign, and your mission is accomplished. If you could get the guy fired like Nathaniel did, all the better, I guess.
That's right. Who cares that his children aren't going to eat so you can get a little FaceTime? That's what matters, Stan.
That's the important thing.
Good boy.
Well, we also have Francine here who wants to do the news.
Oh, really?
Cool.
Maybe we could do that next. Get a little news, because there's a lot going on in the world as well.
And we're going to learn about that?
I
don't know. She's good.
Her news is the wet bagel. It's the same thing.
Where is Ricky? I haven't seen that boy since you...
I dressed him down.
I sure did. Gave him a talking to.
Perhaps a bit more.
And I noticed the Travis bagel was...
It was delicious.
It was fine, right?
Like a martini.
It was wonderful. It was perfectly toasted. Nice and warm still.
Max in Dallas. What's up, Max? Keep it short, buddy. Keep it short.
Danny's assault is the puppy that got ran over by Nathaniel's SUV. Touchdown, boys.
Oh, like little Rudy in the driveway.
You bet, because Danny was checking out 9,000. That's not bad. You figure he's using the same Eric Logan, 3 people per assault. That's almost 30,000 people.
A lot of these people, you download a video clip, you call your friend over, you go, hey, check this out.
You email it?
Right. So it's not just like that many people are
watching. Out of those 9,000 downloads, probably 5,000 are Danny and his family.
His mom and dad and his uncles.
Oh, boy.
Half of them are like, this isn't the F-bomb one.
Yeah, no one curses on this one.
Where's the good one?
Just our dumb son just running around with a sign that doesn't get on camera. It's just him holding up an O. Do you work for Cheerios? You got a Honey Nut Cheerios commercial, idiot?
Oh, wait. All right. You know what? Someone just reminded us of another assault on the media that we're playing right now in studio here. Are you going to get this up on opieandanthony.com, too? This one is, I got to tell you, the Today Show flashing was unbelievable. The C-word thing was unbelievable. What Nathaniel did was obviously unbelievable. We all forgot about, what was his name? Maury Alter. Maury Alter outside the David Letterman studio. I guess this was when Dave was having his heart problems, and it was either his first day back or, I don't know, when the story was breaking that he was going to have open heart surgery or whatever. And all of a sudden, it was an icy night in New York City, so a couple dopes. You got to call them. No, actually, they're heroes. They're heroes, actually. Have you ever seen this, Jimmy?
No.
Oh, my God, watch this. I know this is radio, but you can see the video for yourself later today. They knock into Maury because the sidewalk is icy, and Maury's still trying to do his stand-up outside the Late Show Theater, and in the background, I don't want to call it a fight, but just a disturbance. A disturbance and a scuffle's going on as they're trying to pull the WOW sign away from the guys that did this assault on the media.
Look at the security jumps out of the news van. Yeah. The door flies open. Security comes running out, and he got through his story.
Yeah, Maury didn't turn around and start cursing. I remember what he did. all of a sudden the camera guys are like, screw Maury, look what's going on. And the camera guy, like, focuses on what's happening behind Maury. And Maury actually said something to this effect.
He goes, back on me.
He's like, no, come back on me. Come back on me.
Back on me. And he finished the story like a professional. The sidewalk was so icy that these guys wanted to do the quick assault.
They want to run, show the sign, and get out.
They want to run up behind Maury, put the sign up, and then run away. So they run up to him, and the sidewalk is so icy, they slide right into him. He's trying to do his story, and they bang into him, and then they're trying to run away on the icy sidewalk, and that's when all hell broke loose. Security came running out. They were yelling.
I forgot that's one of my favorites. They come running out of the news truck.
Yep.
And then they grab the sign. There's like a tug of war going on and stuff.
That
and then
was a fun one.
And they got away. So there you go.
Was that Psycho Mark or?
Yeah, what's Psycho Mark again?
Come on, years later we can say who it is.
All right, it's opieandanthony.com. We got the A-bomb now up again, the Today Show flashing, and now the Maury Alter assault for you folks that have never seen.
Oh, you know what was a great assault on the media? It was that time on Tough Crowd when your old pal had that 25-minute shirt on TV.
That's right.
Is that not a good one?
That was a very, very good one.
Because everyone concentrates on those two big tits, and they see the Opie and Anthony name. Aha. Boy, then.
But I noticed when you were on Leno, you didn't have the Opie and Anthony T-shirt.
No. Nor will I in June when I do it again.
All right, we got to take a break, man.
That's right.
We're going to be running.
By the way, just for fairness' sake, Danny, this weekend, there was someone in his family was having a party, and they held up a video camera, and he ran in with an Opie and Anthony sticker and showed it on that video camera. So that's floating around. Actually, all you can see is what?
Danny's obsessed, though. I think Danny's going to come back strong. You just watch. You just watch.
We kidnap a kid, some Amber Alert thing. Creep.
I think we should take the rest of the day off. We did an hour and a half of radio for everybody.
Exhausted already.
Can I say something off the subject? I was howling all weekend looking at the Photoshops on Whackbag. What a bunch of creeps. And just one of the guy's sig pic is a picture. His name is Jean Benet. And the little name under it says, Mama's Little Punching Bag. Oh, what an asshole. Oh, I howled when I saw that.
Some of the funniest things are the sig pics and then the little comments.
They're just the rudest. And there's one guy out there who's just an absolute racist. You know what I mean? All he does is racist shit. Oh, there are some.
Is he called Voss?
No.
Oh God, we love these pests. We love our pests.
It is really, really funny to read, man.
All right, we got to regroup. We'll talk about Star Wars. We'll talk about Colorado.
Mama's Little Punching Bag.
Lil, was it spelled L-I-L?
L-I-L, yeah, of course.
It was.
And we have to talk about Jimmy's gay painters. You have to. That was hilarious.
Just helping him out.
Yeah, we'll get into that next.
Helping like.
And we'll get Rich Voss in here next as well. Lots to do on the Opie and Anthony program today. Once again, though, Anthony, don't forget to get your What the Fuck Is Your Problem Man t-shirts.
Man. Is it What the Fuck Is Your Problem, comma, man?
Yeah, question mark.
Is that how it's written? Or is it just
I hope they did it right.
I haven't seen one of the shirts yet.
Are they here yet, Steve? We'll get an update to see if the shirts are actually here, Anthony.
Send Danny down to sign for it. Dan, you sit here and relax.
By the way, if you're wandering around New York City trying to find us, we're on 57th Street and like 6th Avenue, kind of. You'll see kind of a line of tens.
Line in the tens of people, of course.
I think we made double digits with people waiting online for these great collector item T-shirts.
Are they on their way?
I hope. We'll find out next.
Oh, I'm starting to get hot. Oh, I'm starting to get hot. Oh, no, I'm going to give up my virginity. I'm a sport. Maybe take a little cock right into my mouth. It must hurt. Maybe take it in the rear. Maybe bang me up the ass.
Patty, Patty.
That's what they call me.
Patty, Patty, Patty.
She's a freak.
Patty, Patty, Patty.
That's what they call me.
Patty, Patty, Patty.
She's a freak. What do you want me to do? I'm going to be facing the wall. What do you want me to do? I've always wanted a juicy cock. Put it between the boobs. I'm into the TFing. Put it between the boobs. Put it in the pits. Put it in the pits. It's my favorite oral treat. My favorite eating cock. I'm hungry for a big, fat, juicy cock. After I whack your bag, whack your bag, whack your bag, whack your bag. Shoot your big wad of cum right into my mouth. That's what they call me. She's a freak. That's what they call me. Oh, God. After I suck you off, I want you to bang me up the ass. I'm hungry for a hard male cock. Stick your huge cock in my tight ass. That's scaring me. I take it in the rear. I'm a freak. That's what I was taught. I got a big juicy cock from Ben the other day. Oh, I like the banana. Oh, God. I like the banana. I'm a freak. I enjoy having sex with the guy. I enjoy cum in my mouth. I enjoy cock between the boobs. I enjoy cock in my tight ass. That's what they call me. She's a freak. That's what they call me. She's a freak.
And Anthony Show.
All right, thanks for checking out the program today. The O&A virus spreading across America thanks to XM Satellite Radio. What's up, Jimmy?
Just, not to be depressing, but a good friend, a guy from Kirkmark and Lopez in Baltimore. Lopez died of cancer. We knew he was sick for a while. He was a great guy. They do a really funny morning show. Oh. And we were booted off the air. They were one of the only radio shows that was really welcoming and nice and didn't shy away from the mention of Opie and Anthony. They were just really cool guys. So, I mean, he was a great dude, man. And, I'm just sorry that he's dead. I'm sorry that whole show.
I believe Anthony and I met him in L.A. about 10 years ago. And if it's the guy I'm thinking of, he was very, very cool to us.
Yeah, he was great, man.
Very cool to us. That's a drag. Oy.
Yeah, it sucks. He was young, too. 52 to die of cancer is kind of...
Lopez is survived by his wife, Jean, and his daughter, Leandra. In lieu of flowers, the Leandra Lopez Scholarship Fund has been established. Correspondence may be sent to Bank of America, 5550 Friendship Boulevard, first floor, Chevy Chase, Maryland, 20815. Attention, T. Wilson.
What an awful address.
It really is.
I know. Well, you could get it on the replay. Or, a lot of people are taping these shows through their MiFi. They'll get it.
We'll go to their website, because that is a long address. If you're driving, you didn't get any of that.
Yeah, I know.
After Friendship Boulevard, you gave up.
What's the website?
It's 98 Rock in Baltimore.
Okay.
So I honestly don't know the website, but look up 98 Rock, Kirkmark and Lopez.
All right, man. That sucks.
Yeah, he was a great guy.
And now Rich Voss.
And that, well, yeah. Jesus.
I was in there 2 weeks ago. Those guys were cool.
That's what started that whole check. You call around for the radio stations.
Yeah. Oh, really?
That's the show I was on.
That was the show?
Yeah.
When, except he wasn't in the studio. He was doing it from home by that point. But that was the show when you guys kind of tuned
He was
in.
still doing radio only a couple of weeks ago when you were on?
Dude, he was...
Or about a month ago, I think we did that?
Yeah, the guy was
my
from home.
God.
ISDN line. He would talk, and then he would have to pause a little bit. You could kind of hear the difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, he wasn't in studio when I was there.
Yeah, keep smoking, Voss.
Yeah, you got to quit, Rich. I've been bugging you about cigarettes for you. Got to quit
No,
smoking.
just keep doing it. Nothing will happen to you.
He was 5 years older than you.
I know. Geez.
You'll be the one that nothing happens
That's
to.
right. And Surgeon General's wrong. He said everyone but 50-year-old Jews with perfect hands and white teeth. You're finished. Why don't you stop?
You'll be the one that takes on cancer and wins. You'll be the guy.
That's right, because you beat the odds.
Right.
On a lighter note, I was in the bathroom. Jim, I'm telling you, for such a mess, he has such a nice mule. He showed it to me.
You were looking over at him?
Looking over, he came running at me with it.
No, here's what happened. I was
running
peeing,
at you with it?
I was peeing, and fucking Hawk popped in for a second, and then ran back out. So when Hawk ran out, I was done pissing. I turned around. And I said, "Hey, where are you going?" And I started walking towards the door. And my, what I like to call the baby wrecker was hanging out.
And when I saw him do that, walking with his penis out in the bathroom, I thought I was in the rest area on the Parkway.
Is that why you knelt down, stupid? Spit him out faster than that.
By the way, the website is 98online.com.
Cool.
Don't spell out 98.
Yes, the number.
Exactly. We got Drew Boogie in studio as well. And I was just handed, Anthony, a Grey Wolf, Drew Boogie, Shelter Me remix?
Yeah, you remember the... sorry about that.
Drew. Oh, you got a booming voice. Let me turn you down a little bit, Drew.
Pull that down.
Yes,
booming
pull
voice
that
and
down.
a Ricky mustache.
I have to hide a blemish. Leave me alone, Jim.
You're hiding something behind that mustache?
Yeah, man, you know, I tried using a new razor and I shaved my, you know...
Oh, I thought you meant your sexuality.
Oh, easy. Easy.
Wow. You're a rapper?
No. Not at all.
I'm sorry, Drew. You said you like when we slam you.
Yeah.
Don't beat me up.
Yeah, that's a cool
All right, what's going on?
Remember the Grey Wolf when he came in here and played that little song for Tippy Tom?
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to see what it sounded like with some music behind it. So I decided to put some music behind it and see what happened, and you know, it came out kind of nice. It was like, you know, maybe the show could use a little bit of filler. You know how you guys like that.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
When do you get the time to do this when you're at...
Oh, it only took me a couple hours, you know, before work.
Yeah, but I mean, between all the mustache
Holy
grooming...
shit, Drew, I hate you right now. You have no idea what you just did.
Wow.
You have no fucking idea. Anthony knows, Jimmy knows, and he certainly knows. He was ready to bomb, and you saved his ass.
So ready to just bomb.
He's like, so what do you do? And he had nothing, and you jumped right in.
It was like, yeah,
you weren't asking a regular
question. How did you find the time to do that and then it was going to be some smart-ass remark about you doing something
else. But he had
nothing,
and he knows it.
Nothing, and you bailed him out.
I still have yet to get it over here. I stink.
No. You just didn't realize this mumbling idiot was about to fire out like nothing. We know Voss and his timing, and if he had something, he would have spit it out. But when his whenever Voss's head moves or his hands start to move, this dummy has got nothing.
I'll watch him.
Watch when his head goes, he's like thinking, and when his hands get stiff and he moves them up and down like he's about to make a point, it's a dumb point.
Yeah.
Bombing is wrong. Don't kill people. Well, very poignant.
All right, get ahead there, Drew.
Well, I just decided, you know, it sounded like a nice little ditty for Tippy Tom when he eventually dies of the consumption.
Okay.
Consumption, yes.
So, you know, that's what happens when you use your body like a sewage treatment plant.
This is called Shelter Me?
Shelter Me.
That's something you live.
Thanks. Just a little something, nothing too major.
Yeah, that's what he says about all his masterpieces. This guy knows how to mix.
He's good.
Let's see how this comes out. All right?
They're right there.
All right, here we go.
I got a spray.
Oh, this is nice.
This is a story about a man. He always was so lonely at night. But his voice was rowdy. You could hear it all through this train station. And I'm going to sing this one. This is about Tippy Tommy.
Let's go while we're young.
It's late at night. And I got nowhere to go. My money's gone and also all my friends. And the cop says to me, "Hey, you smell bad. Get out of here." And he says, "And you know I have an angel." And he
Jesus.
How long is that? That's really good, man. Is that like regular song length?
No, it's just...
It's like about 2 minutes, just under.
Because if you could raise his vocals a teeny bit and make it like a perfect, that's great, dude. That would be like perfect for a regular radio song.
He made a real friggin' song out of that lunatic. His ramblings.
Yeah, that was Grey Wolf just rambling about Tippy Tom, and you made it into a nice song.
Wow. He's got a nice little voice there.
That is something.
I got a little.
I like that.
I had a little feeling.
Yeah.
I was feeling it.
Me too.
I was feeling for Tippy Tom.
Yeah. Oh, no. I was actually wanted to throw water on him. That was great, man.
And his plight.
Very good.
It's a nice little backing piece. You could see him in a video just sitting in the gutter, lying in his own piss and shit.
Yeah, just singing while fucking people set fire to him and kick him. And we laugh with wow stickers. Shelter me.
Yeah, send that off to XM, man. I'm sure they can play it on deep tracks or something.
Some station, format they can put it on.
Name a station after it. Homeless people with oniony bags. 207. But Eric Logan was saying that people, man, he's like, when you take away their houses and their places to live, they become homeless.
Thank you.
Thanks, Elo.
DHL fan from PA. What's up?
Hey, we love the Drew Boogie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Get
sir.
him paid. Get him paid. He's a genius.
I think we're supposed to pay you.
Oh, well, that's in the process.
Supposedly there's a check coming Drew Boogie's way.
Sure.
I do it for the love of the show. I'm not worried about money.
Great mix, Drew. How the hell do you make such great shit from nothing? It's a short bus from Reading.
Thank you, Short Bus.
And, wow, this is good.
Yeah.
There you go.
It was surprisingly enjoyable. That was a real song.
We have to bring Grey Wolf back and do the whole song.
No, because Grey Wolf, he knows your tape, and you can't tell him because he'll try to be good, and then he'll just stink.
He's got a great voice, though. He's got a great radio voice. Mike from Cleveland. What's up, Mike?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, I'm glad to see that there's a new Everlast song out. He kind of fell off the map for a little while.
Hey, that's good.
Bye, Angel.
Might have to sell it to him.
Fookie Joe. What's up, Fook?
Hey, guys, what's happening this morning?
Hey.
Yo, Drew Boogie, you're a genius, man. I've been doing production work for a couple minutes myself, and I'm sorry, man, you are cuts above the rest of the clan. Every time you're on, I always like to make racist comments and stuff, but, man, you really kicked it up a notch. You kicked some serious ass, brother.
All right,
thanks a lot.
Cool.
You have to throw in the racist comments thing?
I know. Well, the phones are going nuts. Everyone likes the song there, Drew. That was awesome. Really good song. It just goes on and on. You're going to have to come in and remix it again for us.
Yeah, man.
Was that as long as it was? 'Cause I thought did he sing more or no?
No, that was it.
That was about it. You know what you do? You get some backup singers to do a little something in the middle of the song, get it to about 3 minutes, and you got something. A little guitar solo.
Maybe you loop something, you replay a verse. A lot of people re-sing a verse. Am I right or wrong? Oh,
sure.
You're right, Jimmy. You're right.
Right you are.
You want to send Club Soda Kenny downstairs to see...
To the animals down there?
Yeah, to see what the animals are up to downstairs. Here comes Kenny running in. Oh, Jesus. This is getting so old.
Did I hear my name?
Yeah. Yeah, we actually we're talking about you. Thinking about maybe sending you downstairs so you could talk to some of the...
With the animals?
The animals.
They're out there in the rain. They are dedicated.
It's raining now?
Well, it's like a little misty drizzle.
Yeah.
It sounds like I'm talking.
That's funny.
That wasn't bad. Don't stare at me like everything's a
It would have
fucking
been
bomb.
better if you said it feels like I'm talking.
I know.
We were talking about rain. You don't hear rain on your skin.
Whatever, you got the point.
You wrong sense referencing ass.
Are the shirts here yet, Kenny?
Not to my knowledge.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I was
Thank you,
I was
Travis.
looking up on the website.
Yeah.
I saw the font and everything. Was that what you had up on there, Hawk? I saw like a thing that what the front and back of the T-shirts should look like.
Uh-oh, what's wrong with it?
You don't actually have the word fuck on there.
Why didn't
It's
we?
F,
What
like
the?
F
Who the?
something
What
something
the?
K.
What
No, they didn't beep out fuck on the shirt. Who created the shirt?
Yeah, this could be...
Oh, my God. It goes against everything.
Yeah, that's what I saw, and I panicked when I saw it. I'm like,
What are you writing down? Who came up with the shirt?
Oh, this goes against everything.
oh,
boys.
look at Steve.
Steve.
No, it wasn't me. It was.
You know it wasn't Steve. This filth bag.
Oh, let me see. I think Don did it. Why are you going...
Yeah, it's not a big secret.
We need to know who did it. Wow, why would you bleep out fuck?
we need the actual
So it's what
word.
the fuck, but the word is F, obviously, star K. Or asterisk, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's,
Wow, just send everyone home.
I could take a Sharpie and write you and C in there.
I don't think it would have the same impact.
You know, just tell the guys to go home. There's nothing to see here.
Oh, my God.
We really blew another one.
We need the whole thing that we're here on XM, and it's, you know, we can use these words, and that is what he said. And
You think someone whispered in his ear that you can't have that with the logo on it? Someone might have got to him.
No, they already decided not to, put the XM logo.
Yeah, there is
on
no XM logo on it.
Okay.
It's Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony on the
back, and what the bleep is your problem, basically. Man.
Dude.
XratedShirts.com if you want to see what the shirts look like.
X-rated shirt. That's not X-rated. That's PG.
Not
what
even
a PG
PG.
shirt's 13.
And it was from X-rated shirts where you could print anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it isn't the shirt company that said we don't feel we should.
It wasn't the shirt company.
Oh, boy.
That's coming from our end.
Oh, boy.
Where?
Oh, boy.
Who is the fuck is this? Who is it? The fuck is...
Did you guys hear the Spanish version of that call on the replay?
Got raves.
Hilarious.
Got raves.
Oh, my God.
We should play it again.
Do we have that as an hourglass promo yet?
It is.
We do? Going in a break, could you play that? Have Derek? Derek is on top of it. He'll do it. Just in case you missed it. It's hilarious.
And by the way, can I make one quick announcement that's really important?
Yes, Jimmy.
Because we're going to D.C. This D.C. trip kind of hurts this week because I'm moving. I am selling my TV, my couch and chaise, which are actually very comfortable, and my table. If they can go to Foundry and the old Jimmy Norton garage sale, DNA included. And my TV, by the way, is a 57-inch amazing TV, not 54. It was my error.
Wow, you can see
the items up for up for bid.
And I'm not asking exorbitant amounts either. I'm asking pretty much what they're worth. I'm not going crazy.
That's on Foundry?
Wait,
yes.
Anthony, he's selling his coffee table. He's selling the TV, yes. What else?
His comfy chair.
Oh, and his comfy chair. I've sat in that comfy
phenomenal,
chair. It's
man.
awesome. And then your comfy couch. They're leather.
Yeah, the black leather. They're very comfortable, and the chair. The bottom line is the TV is just too big for my new apartment.
Oh my God, we should have done it right outside the studio. How funny would that have been? Get a flatbed truck, have your items there, and have people kind of walking by, browsing. And
where would I find this?
Yeah, on Foundry. Good luck.
Where would I find? I went to the O&A section.
No, go to OpieandAnthony.com, Anthony. OpieandAnthony.com. It's the first link.
No, I want to find it on Foundry.
Well, good fucking
I
luck.
gotta go down.
I told you have to look under F for furniture. You look under F for furniture, and then you go under for sale items. It's not under the new furniture section.
Oh, it must be getting pounded now.
We had a 19-year-old sitting.
Ramon!
Remember on the couch, that 19-year-old?
Oh my God! Oh my
dude!
Me and Voss pulled the train on that couch.
Well, it wasn't really me and Voss pretty much pulled the train.
The price just either went up or down.
Wow.
Voss hooked the train up.
Here's what happened.
All right.
I pick up the girl.
Yeah.
The
way it always happens. I'm there for support.
You pick up a 19-year-old,
A 20,
and your first thought is, I have to bring her to Jimmy's? Are you insane?
No, we were at the comedy cell, at the club downtown.
Comedy Cellar.
And she comes to...
Wait to edit. We're at the comedy cell.
Well,
not a place.
Cell. Oh, thank God I stopped myself.
Yeah. So, but let me tell you what we did, too. So, I'm giving her... he's giving us a ride back to his house.
Yeah.
Or my car was at his house. So we're in the back fooling around, and of course
she's driving.
Of course, he keeps his head turned around looking at us and very uncomfortable. Why is he staring? And then we get back to his house. I go, let's go upstairs. Da, da, da. So I'm fooling around with her, and he pulls, he like forces, his thing out. Right, and I finished.
Thing grown up.
Well, his penis.
Well, what it is?
And I'm whatever.
Hepatitis dispenser.
Next thing you know, she's done with me, and he's yanking it, and I look, and he shoots a load, and it's laying all on his head, right, his face.
No. Wait, you shot a load on?
No, he shot his own load.
Oh, that's right. I forgot the range Jimmy has.
Any distance.
Right on his face, and then at the end we made her sign like. condoms or
Dude, I just found one of those things we had. This dumbbell thinks that would keep us from getting rape convictions.
Right.
So he makes her sign saying she had fun. 2 days ago, I'm moving something, and a little thing that said, "You have a great dick," or "I had a great time," and I heard her name. I just found that like 2 days ago. Yeah.
Well, she signs like a contract.
Yeah, sure it is.
Just like one.
And they made me sign something, or they were going to do it again and again.
You jack off on her head again, and you're dead.
These guys are quick. Pale Rider.
They pushed me out of the apartment.
He made me sign something, Henry. You suck a Jew's dick in the back of a Saturn again, and you're dead. Wow, I forgot that happened on that couch.
Your coffee table looks like something that would be perfect to lay under and have a girl shit on the glass table. Like there's almost a hammock under there.
Funny you should say that, Ant.
I guess so.
No. Not my coffee table has got nothing like that happening to it. But I mean, for a rookie, for a novice who thinks they need the glass dignity saver, that would be the perfect table to look up and witness something. And how good does the TV look with the Hornet picture on there?
Oh, look at that.
Was I not smart to photograph it with the Hornet picture?
With the picture. And picture is not simulated.
No, that's
an actual picture.
That's actually a photo of a Hornet special. I made
big leather couches.
Yeah, it's comfy.
Wow, look at that. HD TV.
And these listeners are really fast. I got to go to Pale Rider.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Pale Rider.
Good morning, boys. Ed, safe assumption you're not going to buy this couch, huh?
Yeah, safe to assume I won't be purchasing the couch.
There's no boogers on it.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, let me see, 1, 2, including myself, at least 4 comedians who have some kind of DNA on it.
Although leather is easier to clean.
I would suppose. I never wasted my time doing that. But
yeah, how's the move going, Jimmy?
Good, actually. I'm doing a lot of running back and forth. And
I was down in Florida for my nephew's high school graduation. I get a phone call from Jimmy. I guess a room was just painted like a pale blue, and you were losing your mind because you thought it was the wrong color or something.
It wasn't. Yeah.
What? I think I saved that message. It's hilarious.
I was so depressed.
You were obsessing, and you needed to call one of your pals to like vent. I guess that the color might be wrong in your bedroom.
Is blue okay for? It's not like a total baby blue. It's actually a nice blue. It's grown on me, and I honestly got my friend's wife. Is really good at this stuff. I'll tell you who, Nick DiPaolo. Yeah. His wife is like really got a knack for this type of shit. She's phenomenal. Yeah,
she's called decorating, stupid.
Decorating. She's great at it.
This kind of stuff.
She's a friend. She's helping me. And the color she actually picked because the one I wanted was really dark and gray, and it was wrong.
He called me and goes, "Does light blue match my girlfriend's crib?" He was all nervous and stuff. But if you
That's right, just keep talking.
If you
keep talking,
light blue, you know,
wow.
I start off slow.
Hold on. I should paint that joke red and yellow because it went down in flames.
The light blue will match dark bedspreads. It's a nice color. Gray is too depressing and gloomy for a bedroom.
It's like Martha Stewart.
Look at this.
Dude, it's funny you should say that.
This is going to be the type of stuff you'll hear.
These are the paints from the Sherwin-Williams Martha Stewart collection.
Is that what you're painting with?
Honest to God, that's where I'm getting my paints from, except for the one color I was kind of fond of for the living room. We painted like 10 different like squares in the living room.
Yeah.
And the one I thought was kind of yellowish, and then my friend came over, and he didn't think that it was appropriate for my living room, so now I'm having to change it.
What friend is this that would know this type of thing?
This is hilarious. You got to go with this, man.
Just a buddy. Maybe a buddy who has a certain lifestyle, who's been helping me out.
Someone that's just good naturally at decorating.
And he has a lot of friends who are also male who may be good at decorating as well.
Also.
And this is a guy I spent hours with in Soho. He was helping me couch shop.
Couch shopping.
And when I took him to my apartment and he saw the yellow, he went, "Oh, it would be perfect with a hot dog." And I said, well...
Really?
Yeah, there's one of 2 reasons he was probably thinking that. So I decided I had got to go with another color because my gay friend didn't approve.
Didn't approve?
No.
So he told you about the blue?
But he thought the blue was fantastic.
Blue.
Yeah.
Blue. See, it's kind of...
Yeah, Yui. Yui. B-L-U-E.
Okay, sorry.
And he's been helping me paint. Helping me pick colors and stuff.
All right. Anthony.
All right.
I'm on the New York radio message board.
Oh, yeah.
And the headline says, "Huge plug on Opie and Anthony today." because we were talking about Alan Sniffen and how he had his comments about that reporter getting fired over our little assault on the media thing.
That's right.
If you missed it, make sure you listen to the replay today. I've been listening to Opie and Anthony this morning, and Alan's comments discussing the fired reporter and this board have been discussed heavily and why they disagree. Alan, hopefully you could get a copy of the audio, as I'm interested in hearing your response. And then Alan posted, this is where it gets fun for us, Anthony.
Yeah.
Just like old times.
Old times.
He's all happy that we're mentioning him again. And then he says, if someone has a copy, I'll do an MP3 audio response.
Audio response.
Yeah. That's what we need.
That's what I want.
An MP3 audio response coming from Alan Sniffen in the coming days.
I think Alan was trying to get a little plug.
Please, Alan, do it before we go away for the Memorial Day weekend. Please, please, please.
It's Alan Sniffen and my audio response. I'm going to respond right now. Wait a minute. I got work to do. Open wider. Wider, please. Could you? Rinse. Rinse. All right. Open. Big. Big. I think what Opie and Anthony did is horrible. Give me the pick. Pick. It's awful and should not. You feel that? Feel that?
Yeah, we forgot to tell you that he's a dentist.
He's a dentist,
right?
But he's
an
very
expert
into
on
radio.
New York radio.
Do we have his jingle at all? Do we have that? I actually
It's
like the
Alan
jingle.
Sniffen.
Why don't we have it, Eric? You can't get that?
Hey, every week he does an audio thing that he puts on, board reflections, and it's whatever the message board, the New York Radio message board, is talking about that week. So he does it, and you download it, and you get to listen. And not only is it him talking, but at the beginning, he's got a whole jingle that sounds like the old New York WABC music radio jingle. With real little singers and stuff.
Yeah.
It's Alan Sniffen. And he's really into it. I guess he did radio years ago.
Huh?
Danny's got it coming.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have
That's
it.
funny.
In a second
Nathaniel is basking in fame, and Danny is fetching Alan Sniffen's audio.
Fetch it.
That's what I like. Fetch quickly, boy.
I suggest Nathaniel takes the rest of the week off. He
I
doesn't
think
need
so,
to be
too.
here.
I suggest we do the same.
No, we'll be here a few more days this week. Relax, everyone. What I was going to say really fast, when Anthony got the tooth thing done about a month ago, we were supposed to get that audio on our replay machines.
You have it.
I have it somewhere?
You know what time it was when I went to the dentist, Kenny?
Oh, boy, here he is.
Yes, sir, I do.
What time was it?
It was the same time a Chinaman goes to the dentist.
What time?
Tooth hurty.
I thought you were going downstairs to talk to the animals.
There you get it, tooth hurty.
Hint,
Wow.
hint, hint.
All right. Just go down like...
Yeah, but we want you to wear the Darth Vader mask.
Oh!
Throw on the mask.
What do you sound like in that? Because it actually makes your voice sound like Darth Vader.
Does it
You
really?
yeah, it's got like an electronic thing. Hawk's going to have to help him out with that. Oh, my God.
Oh,
he
no,
is
no,
frightening.
for wearing
Look,
that.
he's actual size.
Wow.
That's clever. You have the helmet on
It's on
backwards. you
backwards.
fool.
Jesus.
It's like he's wearing a poker visor. Say something. Say.
I don't sound like I'm breathing?
No,
Wait,
like,
Hawk,
turn the how does that work?
Hawk, don't worry about this.
Turn that on and make him talk like Darth Vader.
Darth Vader sounds remarkably stupid.
Now say something that Darth Vader would say. Say, where is the rebel base?
Where is the rebel base?
That's horrible.
Jesus.
But how come we can still hear him?
That sounds like the Darth Kid in Tommy Lee's pool.
All right, try again.
You want to hear something interesting?
Yeah.
My wife was talking about spicing up our love life, so I poured hot pepper seeds in her pussy.
Wow, that's pretty evil, Lord Vader. Wow.
That is horrible.
That stinks.
That's a great looking mask, too. Oh, he's so scary, the Lord
Look
of
at the
Darkness.
helmet's all crooked.
Yeah.
All right, Kenny,
What a
go
mess.
downstairs and interview people looking like
Bristling mustache poking through.
They might not know who it is. It's going to ruin my street credibility.
They'll know who it is.
Hawk, why doesn't that work?
Yeah.
that. Hey, what happened, Hawk?
Why does it suck?
Hawk was all excited. He brought this in for the show today.
Is that it?
We all saw Star Wars over the weekend, and
Try it now, Kenny.
Testes. Testy, 1, 2, testes.
Do you need batteries in that like you did in your camera when Ozzy was in? Put some batteries in there.
All right,
That's how it sounds.
All right, here's the problem. Let me tell you what's going on here.
It's the worst.
The mic is also picking up his voice because he's leaning over trying to talk into the microphone.
Right.
Just mic the stupid voice box thing.
But it doesn't have a...
And Kenny, just talk away from the mic.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's try that.
Dr. Licker. Hi, I'm Darth Vader.
What?
Hello. I'm big and stupid.
That is the worst.
Yeah,
That isn't even close to Darth Vader. It just slowed his voice down or lowered the pitch. Any other buttons that might fix it? No?
No.
Try it again.
Where's Princess Leia?
All right, get
Wow.
out.
Where is she?
Try it with the jingle. He's Lord Vader.
That is awful.
That stinks.
All right, go downstairs, see what's going on
Come
outside
on,
the building.
Darth.
Yes, sir.
All right, there he goes.
Yeah, wear the Vader helmet.
Darth Kenny.
It's all crooked.
It's crooked. His hair's coming out of the back.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break, and we'll continue. We'll have Francine come in and do the news next for us.
Ooh.
She's here. Also, we are getting remixes in, Anthony.
Yeah.
Something we still haven't finished, by the way, the Psycho Ex-Girlfriend phone calls.
Uh-huh.
But the remixes are starting to come in. We have one done to Raging Bull.
That's good.
It's pretty good. And also one done with Rich Voss's voice. And Voss is in studio.
Oh.
So we'll get into those right after
Richie.
the... are they commercial breaks?
It's a breather.
They're breaks.
They're piss break.
They're XM promo breaks.
Are the shirts here yet? You know, the ones you can wear around Mom.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh.
I understand that. I understand Wiki is also having a giveaway. We're giving away the TBS version of Scarface outside.
Yeah, really. If you're gonna do something like that, you really need to spell out fuck.
We're all a bunch of motherfuckers.
Yeah. F***K.
I'm convinced.
That's wonderful.
I'm convinced we'll never get it right, Anthony. We could try and try and try, but we're never going to get it right.
Never really gonna. Never gonna stick that landing.
Right. I mean, we always have the wobble on the landing.
A little wobble on the landing. Like you could see what they wanted to do.
Right.
And if it worked out perfectly, it would be beautiful. But there's always that whoa.
The foot goes out to the side, but they quickly bring it back in.
Bring it back and go, hey, look.
And then put their arms up
No
in the
one
air.
noticed, and everyone sits and goes, no, we saw that.
Yeah.
You screwed up a little bit.
Yeah, we screwed up. We screwed up a little bit again. All right. Blah, 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 blah.
Like sands through the hourglass, so is the Holiday virus.
So Anthony and I came up with a cute little idea, quick idea, that maybe we should translate some of our better bits into Spanish for the...
Maybe we'll get some Spanish listeners that way.
For the Spanish-speaking audience.
Imagine they're just tuning around the dial XM, and they hear all of a sudden some Spanish coming out and go, oh, what's this?
I think XM is launching a Spanish station or a couple of them or something like that, so maybe we could, give this bit to the Spanish station on
They
XM.
could play it a few times.
So the only way this is going to make sense is to play the Bill's Dead phone call again. I know it's kind of overplayed, but it is one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Basically, this old lady called one of the old stations we worked at. Wrong number, and we messed with her a little bit by telling her her dear friend Bill was dead.
A little bit.
So we're going to play the original, and then we'll come back for a quick second, and we'll play the Spanish version.
All right.
All right? But first, here's the original. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Bill.
Who's this?
Pat.
Hi, Pat. How are you?
No, this is the wrong Bill.
Well, Pat, I have some bad news.
What?
Bill died today.
You're kidding? Oh, my God.
Yeah. Tragic.
Who's this?
He was in a car accident today.
Oh, no. Who is this?
John.
John?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, my God. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I was just talking to him.
I know.
Where did it happen?
This afternoon.
Where?
On the highway.
Oh, God love him.
Yeah, big pile up.
Well, be sure and give the kids my condolences.
Okay. Well, I gotta go.
All right, John.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
So there's the original Bill's Dead call.
Uh-huh.
Now, here's that same bit in Spanish. Hey, it's making us chuckle today. Listen for who is this?
Listen for our awful Spanish.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Bill's Dead in Spanish. Hola.
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 Llamo
¿Quién es esto?
Patricio.
Patricio, ¿cómo estás?
No estoy hablando con el que llamo equivocando.
Pues, Patricio, yo tengo malas noticias.
Sí.
Guillermo se murió hoy.
Estoy llamando. Ay, Dios mío.
Sí, qué tragedia.
¿Quién es esto?
Él estuvo en un accidente de carro.
Ay, no. ¿Quién es esto?
Esto es Juan.
Juan.
Sí.
Ave María. Dios mío, yo no lo creo.
Sí.
Pedro, yo estaba hablando con él no hace mucho.
Yo sé.
¿Cuándo pasó esto?
Esta tarde.
¿A dónde?
En la carretera.
Ay, que Dios lo quiera.
Sí. Grande. Okay.
Pues es seguro que la de los hijos del Pacífico.
Pues, me tengo que ir.
Está bien, Juan.
Está bien.
Gracias.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
There you have it. Making us laugh for laughs.
Of course, the last day.
So stupid.
Opie and Anthony, the virus is spreading.
Rich Voss in studio today. Drew Boogie hanging out on the lesbian couch right now. We got Ziggy here. What's up, Zig? I always forget his website. We'd love to plug his website. He does a lot of great stuff for the Opie and Anthony program and XM in general. Ziggy, what's your website?
It's myradiostore.com and xm411.com.
There you go. He does some great stuff. Also, Francine is wandering around. Club Soda Kenny might go outside to see if the animals are starting to...
lovely
Darth gather to get there. Basically
the new Sith. You are Darth Boar.
Basically, we're going to be handing out these G-rated shirts that say, "What the F is your problem, man?"
F.
The F word.
F *K.
Well, my original idea was, "What the fudge is your problem?" Because I think that kind of a little edgier.
Easy. Calm down, though. That could offend people. They just think of the word fudge as the F word.
Good point, Ant.
Yeah.
Francine is making her way into the studio, but first, we got some Psycho Ex-Girlfriend remixes to get to. These are starting to slowly but surely make their way into the show. Didn't we play one already? What was that one? We play one already, Eric?
Played the Jimmy Call with the Psycho Ex-Girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, okay. Was it funny? You want to play that again? I don't
remember that one.
I don't remember.
What did it stink?
This was the first one that came in.
Didn't it just miss? Was this the one that just missed?
Yeah, I think so. It's not that long.
Angel. Hi, sweetie.
What the fuck are you doing?
Aw, don't get all angry and yell.
So do you really want it to be over? Is that what you want?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how you could be so mean.
I'm paranoid and I have issues.
You know what? Have fun with your fucking stubbornness, because I can't deal with it.
Stop with the semantics.
I've given you everything.
Say what you want to say.
I'm done doing this thing with you, chasing you, until the part where you exhaust me.
Okay.
I'll you're out at a fucking bar when I went to your house, drove by you, you saw me, and you just drove by me.
That's not the way it happened. That's dishonest. It's not the way it happened. It's not the way it happened.
So are you happy? Are you happy?
No, I'm not.
What do you think, the world is going to fucking chase you because you're Mr. Wonderful?
That is so sociopathic, I almost don't know how to respond to it.
Whatever. I hate you. Because you know what? You've tortured me. You've made me feel like shit.
Actually, you might be right.
You know what? You go live your life. All right? I'll be fine. And I'm out of here. Okay?
Whatever.
Whatever. Bye.
That's right. It just missed.
That was a decent one. Yeah, that wasn't bad.
That's not bad. The second
Just
listen.
misses, though.
Yeah, it just misses.
Just slightly because of the editing.
Well, we got a couple new ones in. We'll start with the Rich Voss one because Voss is in studio here. Psycho X girlfriend remixes.
Ooh, give it a little tap, Hope. There you are.
Here we go.
Little tap.
Hey, what's going on?
If you're at a fucking bar right now, I will never, ever forgive you. Ever.
But yet, you got to track me down. You're like an ex-girlfriend.
You know what? Seriously, I don't know what is up your ass tonight.
Someone's fixing my teeth.
Whatever. You better wake up to reality.
Can we tie this in so I don't have to talk through my phone?
You want this to be over? Well, it'll be over pretty quickly because you know what? This is fucking bullshit.
I hate to tell you, you're wrong again.
Yeah, you really want to be with me. Thanks for showing me.
Let me tell you something. You can say I slobber, I screw up words, and I'm stupid. All right, I'll go with those. But when it comes to loyalty, Rich Voss is number one.
You know what? You're a fucking bastard.
What's that?
Fuck you.
Yeah, she has nothing.
You are a fucking asshole.
And I'm stupid.
Did you really want it to be over? Is that what you want?
No, I'm not going. Here, talk. I'll talk to them.
What time is it?
But it's 11:22.
You told me 11 o'clock, you fucking cunt.
I'm done. I'm seriously done.
You're a fucking cunt. You're a fucking unappreciative fuckhead.
So I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy being a lonely guy.
You better fucking believe it. Don't waste my fucking time again.
Hey, that's pretty clever.
Those were great.
That came out of nowhere.
Do you notice how the tone is similar through the calls? He did something which was just perfect for the tone.
See, they're getting a little better. That one was all right. I forgot about that guy yelling and screaming at his son.
That's how dumb I am. I thought these were actual phone calls, and when Jimmy came on, then I'm going, but it can't be. He doesn't have a girlfriend. And then I just realized they remix this stuff. Oh, boy.
Shame on you.
Ask Asa.
Jesus, Voss. My God.
Well, I didn't know the bit because I don't have XM, so I didn't know it.
Well, how do you not have XM with your friends?
Because they're supposed to get.
How do you?
He was supposed to get XM
2 months ago.
How do you not have XM?
He doesn't have XM.
No, you're not looking.
How do you not have XM?
The hell has got you all worked up?
Jesus, Jimmy, what's wrong with you?
There's a girl yelling on the phone and he gets a hard on.
Gee, man.
Well, it's not a full.
You got a Cialis hard on? Why?
Not a Cialis hard on.
Just kind of laying there.
Just
down
mocking
the side
everybody.
Of his leg.
All right, well.
Looks like Ben after he gets out of a cold shower.
Ben's back at work today.
Yes, he is.
Oh.
Ben has made a return.
Did we ever get an explanation?
Not really.
None?
Yeah, we did. Remember through the door? I was like, oh, okay, that's what I thought.
I would love an explanation.
Well, I think you should demand one. You're the boss.
Yeah.
For Pete's sake.
All right, well, we have another remix here. This is the Raging Bull one.
Ooh.
You went out for drinks tonight. You don't call me back. You don't return my messages.
You don't believe me. You thought I was over there fooling around. Huh? You thought I was fooling around, didn't you? Tell me the truth. I'm going to fool around. That's in your mind.
Since I'm probably going to be moving back, I'm not going to be needing the cell phone. Part of my deal in signing it was learning how to use it.
Bring it over.
Which was what was promised to me by their trusty account executive.
Bring it over.
Which I didn't get.
Bring it over.
And you know what? I don't care if they think I'm fucking crazy, but I don't even have a copy of the contract.
Bring it over here!
And you know what? I want my cat back, and I don't want you to hurt her.
I'm gonna eat it for lunch. You hear what I'm saying?
You hurt me emotionally more than anyone has ever done.
What are we arguing about?
I just don't feel the need to tell you that you are just a worthless fucking piece of crap.
You hear what I said? You don't ever have any disrespect for me. You hear what I said? You hear what I said?
And you fucking tortured me. You fucking tortured me. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Shut up, I'm gonna smack you in the face.
Fuck you.
I swear to God, I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna kill you.
You care so little.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck your mother!
All right. It's kind of just funny.
It's not
Listen
bad.
to the clips.
Yeah.
Is anybody else noticing how just amazing that music is?
It's very soothing.
Yeah.
All right, there you have it. The latest
Bring it in here.
Psycho Ex-Girlfriend remix.
Bring it over.
Yeah, bring it over.
I'd like to give the guys credit. The listeners can't just be handing this stuff in without getting credit.
I got to give them a lot of credit there, Mikey.
We got to give these guys credit for working hard for the show.
First time, long time. Fuck you, a mother. Yeah, welcome aboard. Ugh, rotten speech lip.
All right, let's go downstairs and talk to Club Soda Kenny. He's big and he's stupid. He's cute. Kenny!
Yeah!
What's up, Kenny?
You should see this hot chick that's getting on the bus. She looks like good eats.
She looks like good eats.
Yeah.
All right, what's going on out there?
I'm out here with the usual suspects. They're out here in the rain waiting for the thing.
Right, those.
You know, they're all in good spirits, and they can't wait for the big moment.
All right, well, we're waiting for the FedEx guy to show up with the T-shirt, so.
I know. That they're waiting too. But you know, all the all-stars are down here. That Fat Pat from Munaki.
Right.
The Nubian brother that won Shelly darts for the MyFi. And you know, a few other, you know, a lot of other people.
All right, let's talk to Pat from Munaki.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Pat from Munaki, would you like to talk?
Why, Shirley. And don't call me Shirley. Hey, guys.
Hi, Pat.
He's getting close to having a second CD ready, huh?
Yeah.
Another appearance
Yeah.
for Pat from Munaki. What's up, Pat?
Hey.
Hey.
Pat, don't you have things to deliver, Pat?
What's that?
Don't you have things to deliver?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the van's all loaded up, waiting to get delivered.
So people are waiting for their stuff because you have to sit out there and wait for a shirt that will never fit you?
Yeah.
Well, guys got to have priorities, you know. Hey, you guys going to set up a big meeting down in Washington with Elo and Patmo?
Oh, he ruined his bad line. It was supposed to be Pat from Munaki, and he said Patlo.
That's not even a car crash. That's just a run out of gas sputter into a ditch.
Oh.
So how is Munaki?
Oh. All right, Pat. I don't know if you have anything today.
What's that?
Do you have anything else today?
No, not really.
This is a guy that drove 5 hours
Do you like to
down
speak
there.
back to Kenny?
Out with a whimper.
Yeah, he can't even bomb. Pat's not even up to bombing.
No.
All right, let's get
All right, here.
Kenny back on the phone here.
Hello?
Hey, Kenny.
Did that big dope tell you about his hot dog eating contest now?
He's in the Coney Island hot dog eating contest, right?
Yeah, and he's got a new CD he's ready to drop.
He's got another CD that's going to drop. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Patty. You hear the chant?
Yeah, they're doing that. That's what they call me.
Yeah.
All right, let's get Stalker Patty on the air.
Here, Patty.
Hello?
Hi, Stalker Patty. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. I just got here from work. I don't have to come back till 11, so I'm in good shape.
I hope you brought some chocolate.
Not today, but...
Oh, why do you bother coming down
then you
here?
stay in the rain with the rest of the freaks.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Opie. You're going to get a nice treat next week. I'm going to... Okay.
Exactly.
Look at
them all. Exactly. Can't wait.
It's between two cheeks and it tastes like mushroom. Lucky you, Opie.
I was supposed to come up tomorrow, but you're going to Washington, so I'll come up next week. Better late than ever.
Better late than never. Yeah.
Right.
All right, Patty. I can't wait for your latest gift.
Sure, no problem.
Hey, Patty.
All right, let me give you back.
Patty.
What?
Patty.
Yes.
Patty.
Yeah?
Patty, where are you? She hung up.
Patty.
I'm here.
Why'd she hang up?
I don't know.
They said I hung up, but I really didn't.
Oh, you're too good for us!
They're playing the silent game.
The silent game.
God, you're just too smart, Patty. The new Patty's just way too smart.
Yeah, what can I say? I grew a brain.
Well, when you grow a funny bone, call back in. Fucking witless mokes.
Oh, that's in the budding stages right now.
Oh, stop it. All right, well, 50-year-old virgin.
Thank you, Patty.
Yeah, I'll be 50 in a week from Saturday.
Yeah, and you have a hymen like a trampoline. Why don't you have some sex?
Let me give you back to the gentleman, okay?
All right. Gentlemen, there are none of those down there. Not a one.
Okay, hold on. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Hello?
All right, Kenny. Thank you so much.
Well, I got to clean the phone.
Yeah, I understand.
Anybody else you want to talk to?
Nah.
Hey, put Pete on the phone.
Pete?
Yeah. The guy with the Slayer shirt.
Hey, Pete! Pete! Pete, Norton wants to talk to you.
Well, we're waiting, Kenny.
There's no Pete.
There is. The guy with the Slayer shirt there. He's right there. I saw when I came in.
Hey, Francine. Step up to the microphone before you fall asleep. We have Francine in studio.
Yeah.
For the new listeners, we got a treat for you today.
Francine.
Hi, Francine.
In studio.
Hey, guys.
Well, we need some news on the program.
Yeah.
By the way, when we're in Washington, we're going to have Dee Dee doing the news tomorrow and Thursday, I guess.
Patty didn't bring any, but at least we have some sweet chocolate here in the studio
I'll
today.
say we do.
There we go.
I spent all night working on this.
You did?
Yes.
Wait, you spent all night working on your news.
I swear, I didn't sleep.
Do you understand that? Oh, my God. We work with just a bunch of dummies. We really do.
It's supposed to be current events?
It's supposed to be the news for today.
Like news. You don't see the guys that do the 6 o'clock broadcast on the news, they having done the news the night before.
Working real hard on the news the night before. They
so
have
they
to
can
kind of
sleep, wake up, and read about stuff that happened the day before.
You want to be updated with the news. That's
the
why
name
you do.
News really means new. It's things. It's new.
Right.
It's all the news.
That's right.
New stuff.
You're doing the olds.
You know that there are
the olds broadcast.
You know there are people out there that they're just not familiar with the program yet, and they're convinced we write this material. They're just convinced that we write this shit.
Yeah.
News, new.
New.
It never hit me, new.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you shitting me, Vaughn?
I never even put that together. New.
Me neither, actually.
New. There are some urban myths that it actually stands for the 4 points of the compass. North, east, west, south, what is covering the entire world, but it actually is just from new news.
Forget Aristotle and fuck Socrates. Here comes Professor Anthony.
He always amazes, doesn't he, guys?
He sure does.
Knows a little something about everything.
And we're all too dumb to know if he's right or wrong, so we just nod.
We just nod and go, of course that's what it is.
My biggest strength.
It's new with an S.
I like
It's not that he's smart, it's that we're retarded.
It's a whole northeast, west, and south thing.
Yeah.
What about local news? Would that just be local, northeast, west, and south?
Well, calling it news was probably long before they got local and satellite forecast. It was probably just new.
Some guy running from township to township
with
just
a piece
of paper.
Northeast, west, south.
It's just that it was new information, and they just called it news.
Yeah. What's new?
Yeah.
What's new today?
Well, we're going to get to yesterday's news with Francine, I guess, because she worked all night
All night.
Pulled an all-nighter to get the news report.
Oh, yes.
All right.
You ready?
Wait, what's wrong with your eyes?
What's wrong with your eyes, Angel?
I said like last time it took me a week to write the last one.
Yeah.
See? This one took me
A
one
week
night.
to write the news.
Wow.
Yeah, news.
God, Elo and the gang in Washington just rolling their eyes going, we really want a news person on your program.
That's right.
Not these dopes.
Now, Francine, I guess we can play some music for her.
Or a news bed or
news
something.
Bed,
Yeah, all right.
something that's news-like.
The typewriter would be good.
All right.
Typewriter. Not a teletype machine, but
a
typewriter.
typewriter.
Isn't that what it is?
No, you don't hear a ding, do you?
At my house.
Yeah, it was. Sounds like an old typewriter.
That's funny.
Like Mickey
That was
Spillane.
good. Yeah, I like that one. Good. Mhm.
Last thing that was typed on that was dodging, and it was misspelled. D-O-G-G-I-N-G. Dogging her.
Later.
All right, let's hit the news bed, and we'll have Francine do the news for us today.
All right.
Thank you. All right, well, today I'm going to do movie reviews.
Oh, my God, Derek is...
Oh, Derek
Wow.
is applauding.
You got to
at
see what
Eric
happens around here.
Screwing up.
Everyone, all the underlings.
There is such competition going on. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Great
so-
timing. Now we're trying to...
Shut up.
They are roaring in there. They are roaring. Like, look, Eric. Look over there.
right.
Look
at
over
them,
in the studio.
They're
Come on.
laughing at you.
Look over at Derek. Eric, come on. Look at him.
That's
Just
right.
look at him.
Come on, Derek
Just
and Eric.
move your eyes for a second. Look at him laughing.
That's right, Hawk.
Take your beating.
That's right.
Oh, the second that sound clip didn't come up,
Yeah.
Derek just starts laughing at
Howling
him.
and howling and howling. There's a whole hierarchy thing that's happened. They're all jockeying for position.
They were pointing at him, clapping and laughing at him like he's a monkey in a cage.
What happened there, Eric?
What happened?
Yeah, Eric, what happened?
It just wasn't playing.
Right.
Huh.
It's
It
the machine's
just
fault.
wasn't playing.
Right?
All right.
See what? No one can see. It's radio.
What are you doing?
We just hear. And we hear is no bed. Good.
And then we
called,
hear the
right?
bed come when we're talking.
That's right. While Ed's trying to explain something.
Then the bed pops up.
All right, let's...
All right, I'm sure it'll work now.
Yeah, let's play the news teletype thing, and Francine's going to do yesterday's news for today.
There we are.
And now the news with Francine. Francine.
Okay, well,
Wait a minute. What happened there?
It's not doing anything. Stop right-clicking, you shithead. You're not trying to save target as.
Oh, my God, are they laughing? Oh, you're going to kill them in there.
They can't even do their jobs in the other room because they're too busy laughing at you now.
Oh, what happened,
Derek, will you please play the clip for us?
We've some.
There
There
you
it
go.
is.
There's
Derek
Derek.
just pops it.
Wait.
Works for Derek.
Works for Derek.
Wait, Steve, what's the problem?
Yeah, Steve?
You have to hit the teletype editor.
No, he's got them in two channels, and the one channel he keeps hitting doesn't come up on this board.
Yeah, but what do you mean? Why is it you're not hitting the right channel?
I don't know, Jimmy. The fact that...
Oh.
Jesus. Steve, my windscreen went under the thing.
Uh-oh.
Pick up his windscreen, for
Steve,
Christ's
you're
sake.
breaking the mic
It's
now.
under
I
Francine's
know.
legs.
I don't know what happened.
Pick up that big black thing.
That's right.
Did you?
Wow,
There you go.
you just entertained that room.
Oh,
Eric.
my God.
That's
All
right.
Let's have Derek
enjoying
play
that.
the teletype, Anthony.
Thanks,
Yes.
Derek.
Derek, if you will, why don't you play it? Thank you.
Good
Now,
boy.
Francine with the news. Francine.
Okay, I went to the movies, so I'm going to do some new movie reviews for you guys.
It's always how they start off the news.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
With
Isn't that the
movie
last thing they
review.
do?
Although when Star Wars broke, they did, that was the lead story. Wasn't quite a review, but it was all right.
All right, let's
Let
go.
it rip. Sorry to
Movie
interrupt.
reviews with Francine.
There's a volcano right now erupting in Mexico, but let's hear the movie reviews.
Wow, nice.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Let's hear your Caddyshack review.
Go ahead, Angel.
Okay. I'd like to send a big fuck you to the faggots who advertised that movie Layered Cake, comparing it to such kick-ass flicks as Snatch and Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. It was terribly confusing and awfully gay. How many shots can you show of Daniel Craig? The whole movie is just filled with body shots and close-up of Daniel Craig's face and body. You should change the title of the movie to A Midsummer's Faggot's Dream. Terrible. Also, The Interpreter. The last.
All right, wait.
That's a
slow
long
down.
title,
First of
Francine.
All right, slow down.
Well,
Yes, Voss?
Well, I mean, Snatch and the other one, Lock, Stock, aren't really classics. They're not up there with
Snatch
On the
was a
Waterfront.
great
I love
movie.
that
Classic,
movie.
though.
Snatch gets better and better, especially the dialogue.
She completely lost me.
I know. Well, that's the beauty of Francine.
I have no idea what movie she's talking about.
Yeah, what's the name of the movie?
It's called Layered Cake. It's from the
Does
same...
anyone know what Layered
I
Cake's
had
about?
no
even?
idea what you're talking about.
Give me a synopsis, Eric, of Layered Cake, please. I didn't even know there was a movie out called Layered Cake.
Layered Cake?
Well, I'm a big Snatch and Lock, Stock fan, and it's the
You're
same
a big
producer.
fan of Snatch, are you?
Yeah. And Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. They were great movies. So when they said the producer came out with a new one, I came.
Yeah, but the producer doesn't mean shit.
Well, I thought it would be the same kind
The
of
producer
movie.
is just a guy that goes, here's a bunch of money, make me a good
That's
film,
right.
and I'll kind of take a peek every once in a while. They're not involved.
Layer Cake.
Layer
not
Cake.
Layered Cake.
All right, Anthony?
It's called what?
It's called Layer Cake.
Layer with an E-R?
L-A-Y-E-R.
That's how you spell layer.
Layer
sure.
Cake.
Do you have a synopsis, Anthony? Or
let's see. A successful cocaine dealer planning an early retirement is lured back into the business by a love interest and an international drug ring.
Yep.
That explains it.
Mm-hmm.
And it has Daniel Craig in it.
Yep.
Who you might remember from...
Yes, Ant?
Looking.
He was
exactly.
He was in that film.
The Daniel Craig
yeah,
story?
and then there was that other thing he did when yeah.
Wow, I am really looking, and
well, according to RottenTomatoes.com, Anthony, I love RottenTomatoes.com because they take all the reviews from America, from all the papers, and then they throw it all together. Wait, go up first of all. They give it a fresh rating, Anthony. That means, well, in this case, 79% of all the movie reviews across America actually liked this film. Liked it a lot. It's hard to remember an American gangster film that has been as brazenly entertaining as Layer Cake. Layer Cake is a fabulous movie about the underworld we only want to visit on film. A must for those who like their tough talk delivered with an English accent. A stylishly dark, occasionally funny UK gangster film in the tradition of John Mackenzie's The Long Good Friday and Peter Medak's The Craze. It goes on and on. The film's style makes up for its difficult story. I guess you have to have a brain to watch the movie, Francine.
Well, I watched it, and I tried to figure it out by myself, and it wasn't good.
why is the main character's name like XXXX?
They didn't give his name until... Well, they never did.
They never gave his name?
Yeah.
This could be the problem for you, Francine. This review from, I guess, a site called 3 Movie Buffs. Fast-paced and complex, Layer Cake rewards those who pay attention.
Ooh.
We know you've had a problem with that in the past.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It just goes on and on. Most movie reviewers love the movie.
Yeah. Well, I didn't like it.
Well, she didn't like it, Anthony.
Yeah, it was really terrible.
You should start with a movie like Donut. And then work your way up.
What's that
Layer
about?
Cake is very complex.
Yeah,
Lots of
Donut was a
layers.
great movie. You never heard? You never
need
saw
something
Donut?
Like
No.
Pop-Tart. Nothing. Even tried throwing another pastry in.
How many frosted treats will he toss in before he hits that wall? Munchkin? Cruller.
Thanks.
Oh. God. Zeppelin. Did you see Zeppelin?
Ah, shit. Little jelly donut. Slower pace.
Mess.
I liked it.
Uh-oh. Something's here.
Oh. You're seeing boxes of maybe shirts?
I certainly am, and a really good-looking
Are those
UPS
the shirts?
man.
Those aren't the shirts? You know damn well the shirts aren't going to arrive today.
What is it?
I already figured that out.
What is it? Something else. What is it, Eric?
What is it, Eric?
Travel cases for the instant replay.
Ooh, travel
Oh,
cases.
great.
Very nice. All right,
You
so
should've went with UPS.
So let's get back to Francine. You didn't like Layer Cake because it was what?
Well, I went to see it, and I sat down and I tried to figure it out, and I just couldn't figure it out. There was too many things going on, and they weren't really connecting the story properly.
She's right.
Because of her, I now want to see the movie.
Yeah, it's got to be good.
It has to be good.
But I figured out Snatch and Lock, Stock, and they didn't even go in order.
All right.
Why would it go in order?
Well, it was kind of like, you know how That guy who does other films, that Pulp Fiction stuff. You know how it doesn't go in order?
Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah.
Yeah, the film is all over the place and it kind of gets tied up at the end.
I figured those movies out.
You figured out Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It went backwards.
Well, in some spots, yeah.
What was Pulp Fiction about?
Oh, drugs and killing and hamburgers.
Oh, my goodness.
She really whittles it down to the most common
She
denominator,
certainly does.
doesn't she?
Well, there's a lot of breathing and people talking and communicating.
But she figured it out, Anthony.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep, and killing.
And
A lot
killing.
of killing, yes.
It was very good.
Someone taped Fox News. They're doing all-time faves. It looks like all-time favorite villains or something like that. That could be very interesting.
In the movies?
Today. I think so. Because a lot of people saying Darth Vader the best villain ever.
Maybe, yeah.
I think Gene Hackman in Batman.
Well,
maybe I should have thrown pastry in with it.
No, nobody.
Don't try to make yourself look better by picking out on my abomination.
I'd like to know who Gene Hackman played in Batman.
Yeah.
He played... You don't remember? Oh, Superman.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No. Hold on. And to answer your question, 47-year-old man, no, I don't remember. You remember? No, I don't. Child speak. Oh, is that when Batman came in and he said, hey there, Mr. Luthor, you're in the wrong movie. You're supposed to be paralyzed.
Lex Luthor.
I'm sorry, Mr. Luthor.
Wow.
All right.
How'd you like Christopher Walken in Cuckoo's Nest? He was fantastic, wasn't he? Throw the sink through the window.
All right, well. Wow. Where did it go from there? Back to Francine, I guess, who figured out Pulp Fiction because it's about killing, drugs, and hamburgers.
And
right?
guns.
And guns. All right. Well, let's move on with the news, I guess.
A big Kahuna burger.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That Hawaiian joint.
Frank Whaley, by the way, that was. He used to come in a Boston Comedy Club, and Voss was mean to him.
I wasn't mean to him.
You were a dick to him. Yes, you were. He was a nice guy trying a little stand-up for a movie.
Really? I was on stage or something?
He was also in some gangster movie. He was in a movie called Swimming with Sharks with Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, I saw that.
Great actor, Frank Whaley, and that was him. Having a big Kahuna burger. Say what again? You were busting his balls like you always do. And I was nice to him. I didn't even know who he was back then. We didn't know who he was.
Okay. Francine, with the news, back to the teletype.
Sorry, Angel.
Okay. Congratulations to Eva Longoria.
All right, hold on. What happened to the rest of the movie reviews?
Oh, I could continue too.
Yeah, of course. I hope you have something on Star Wars. It made
Anything
all
on
sorts
Star
of money.
Wars?
Yeah, I do. A little piece.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Also a terrible fucking movie, The Interpreter. The last time I ever see a movie starring Nicole Kidman, it was garbage. So, basically, I hated these two movies. They were total douchebag flicks. Zero action, made no sense. No thumbs down. Better off staying home, watching porn, and jerking off.
Oh, that's something you don't get when you watch Eppert and Roper.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Or Roper and Eppert.
I don't know.
Or
the live one and the other one who doesn't have mush in his head.
Oh, man.
It was so much easier when it was Siskel and Eppert.
Pudding skull.
What is it now, Eppert and Roper?
I don't know. Oh, rice pudding brains. He sneezes. You hear all sloshing around in there, shaking up, and it snows in that little town. That's just brain matter. That's what you should put a little Santa Claus scene on his brainstem.
All right, well, what do you got on Star Wars there?
Well, that's gonna come up next.
All right.
Okay, we gotta say congratulations to Eva Longoria and her Desperate Housewives counterparts in their success this weekend. Approximately 30 million viewers tuned in to watch their season finale.
I wasn't one of them, and I don't know one other person that was either.
Me neither, but I read it.
So you copied it.
No, listen how she read it. She never disappoints. Go ahead.
Thank you. Longoria, who is skanking it up, has been linked to just about every dick in Hollywood, including boy bander J.C. Chavez, basketball.
Hold on.
Wow.
That's the way to go to court. Just like Phil Spector.
You know, I'm sure you got it in your local paper. The Phil Spector do that he's wearing in court is just beyond hilarious.
Don't you just want to grab his head and go and make a wish?
He looks like a Dr. Seuss character.
He really is. Horton hears of sexual abuse and a murder.
You gotta love Fox News. They just did a split screen how he used to look all relatively normal with his hair slicked back and his sunglasses, and then looking like what did he look like? Just with a massive afro.
I won't kill here. I won't kill there.
Oh my God! Sorry about that.
Going?
Where you going, boss?
You're just smoking in all the show. Stop coughing.
Oh, he's gonna go out for a cigarette and then he's coughing.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere for a cigarette.
You relax.
Are you jonesing that bad?
When are you going to quit smoking? Really,
Let's go back to this news. This is
all
fun.
right. Go ahead, Francine.
All
Pick
right.
up where you had left off, if you could.
Right there.
Okay.
No, down.
Someone wants to know if we could go back to the Big Kev audio from the Star Wars premiere.
That was great. Kevin asked some pretty funny questions. I listened to those.
Shut up.
What did he say? There's one
Shut
guy,
up.
He said, hey.
All right, Francine, go ahead.
Okay, she's been linked to J.C. Chavez, basketball player Tony Parker, actors Butch Klein, Sean Ferris, and now Hayden Christensen, who plays Darth Vader in the new Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, which has raked in approximately $158 million this weekend. Number one movie.
That's
She's all
one
happy.
Paycheck for me, Robin.
Should continue?
That's all you have on Star Wars? One of the biggest
That's
movie
it?
releases in recent memory?
Did you see it?
No, I didn't go see it. I'm going to go see it, but not yet.
Not yet.
What? Did you see the first two?
I saw the very first one with
Oh, boy. This could be a problem.
Harrison Ford.
Oh, all
You
right.
haven't seen any since then?
No. Wait, I might have seen it on TV, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it about?
Star Wars?
Yeah.
It's about the stars and spaceships
Right.
and fighting in the sky and a guy in a cape who carries a big sword.
The lightsaber, right.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off by 40 centuries.
And they're in the future and they do lots of fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
No hamburgers?
When are you going to turn 10?
This is the third or fourth Star Wars.
I think it's the sixth one, isn't it?
Of course it is. Thank you, Francine.
Jesus, Francine.
Of course it is. Foss is way off.
This is Battle of the Dummies. It's happening right in front of us right now.
How many Star Wars?
Number 6,
Six.
Rich.
Did they call it the third or something?
No, don't. Nobody answer him. Nobody acknowledge you heard words. Just let it sit there.
I didn't see any of them. Didn't they call it the
47
third?
years old.
You never saw the first Star Wars?
I never saw any
Don't
Star
you remember
Wars.
when it came out?
Don't you remember?
Isn't this called, what's this called? What's the name of this one? Star Wars what?
The Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith.
The Sith.
Darth Vader has a lump on his balls.
So the back of my ear is in the movie.
Revenge of the Sith. There goes the Photoshop. Everyone at Whackbag's like, thank you. Thank you. Go to whackbag.com in the Photoshop segment, or section, I should say, and prepare to see some Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. Brilliant.
6 of them.
All right, so Star Wars is a movie about stars, Anthony.
Yeah.
And fighting
And fighting and swords.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
What was JFK about? A wig and a car ride.
The airport. It was about the parking situations. David Ferry's riding around. Where are you going to park? It's an enigma trapped in the middle. You a handsome parking attendant, Mr. Gasson. And a big ta-ta.
All right, well, okay.
All right, Revenge of the Sith. And what else you got there?
Former diva Mariah Carey turned psycho bitch from hell is back on the Billboard charts once again with her new album titled The Re-Emancipation of Mimi. Carey, who should have committed suicide way back in the early 90s, is trying to change her skanky image. But although talented, every year she seems to be turning into an even more and more self-absorbed psychotic cunt. Case in point, Mariah went on record in Essence magazine claiming to be America's most misunderstood black woman. What are you talking about, Mariah? That is such bullshit. You are not black and you are not white. You're just fucking crazy.
Wow, a little editorializing there.
Yeah, I like that.
You don't hear that on the news that often. I mean, one time I heard Dan Rather refer to someone as a hosebag, but he never actually went with the full C word.
Not many real potty mouths, except for that Arthur Chen guy.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
What the fuck is your problem, Mariah? Cunt. Jesus, Francine.
She's all proud of herself.
Thank you, guys.
You're doing a really good
what
job
else you
today,
got?
I gotta tell you.
Oh, thank you. I try.
All right, what else you got?
More?
Our hearts and prayers go out to the young girl who was assaulted by a horrible monster of a man.
Go ahead.
Hector Ramirez, who dragged this unnamed girl out of her room in an understaffed Bellevue hospital, took her to an empty conference room, molested, and raped her. With surveillance cameras and 2 eyewitnesses, how did you expect to get away with this? Well, I'll tell you.
Attention getter.
I'll tell you how you can get away with child abduction and molestation. Mr. Ramirez, first, you get a time machine. Go back 46 years and come back as a young black boy. Next, become a famous pop star. Fast forward 25 years later, slowly but surely turn yourself white and start obsessing about Peter Pan.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Build a giant amusement park filled with candy and carousel and kiddie rides, and proclaim yourself king of pop. You get my point. You don't have enough money or fame to get away with this crime. Ramirez, you are fucked.
It's a lot of time travel just to do a little molesting. How about buy a van and get a mask? God almighty.
I was referring to Michael Jackson.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, we saw that.
Okay. That was very clever.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Took long enough to get there.
I didn't understand. You are the most misunderstood black woman in America. Not
You
Mariah
really think
Carey.
so?
Yeah, I have no clue what the fuck you're saying.
What else you got? You worked all night. There has to be a few more.
I did work all night. Anti-American spirits up in the Middle East.
Uh-oh.
And Newsweek's report of the flushing of the Koran down the toilets by U.S. soldiers has only made matters worse.
Last week's story.
This is why...
Flushing of the what?
The Korean?
Koreans.
The Koran?
Wait. I didn't... What was that?
The Koreans, the Bible book. They have a Bible of their own.
Yeah.
It's called a Koran.
And what's in that? What's in that Bible that's different than our Bible?
I don't even understand what she's saying. A crans?
A Koran.
Koran.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Bible book.
Yeah, it's a Bible for the Muslims.
And what kind of stuff is in that book, you think?
Well, there's probably creation, and I think my dad told me that theirs is different because it has a lightning story in the beginning, and it's very confusing, opposed to the Bible, which starts off with darkness and then it goes into lightness, and then God creates, like, the earth and people. But they have lightning.
That's
great.
Lightning?
Then what happens?
I forget because the story is a little bit too long. But
The guy running with a kite?
Yeah.
no, but there's lightning, though.
Right?
Yeah.
Lightning.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. Okay.
It's probably the same story.
Okay.
What's wrong? Brad Pitt hair?
Yeah, Steve, what's going on?
Nothing. I gave Eric an update on the shirts.
Oh.
We'd like an update.
Yeah, what's the update?
Sure, buddy.
Thank you. Apparently the shirts were here at 7:55 this morning, but the security wouldn't let them upstairs in the freight elevator.
Why is that?
And why didn't they call somebody or whatever?
I don't know.
No big deal. All right, well, we're
Where
gonna
are
have
the shirts?
We're gonna have the shirts soon for the tens of people outside the studio.
Yes.
They really are sticklers in this building. That old drunk downstairs. Well, I bet if it was a bottle of fucking Jack that showed up, you'd let it down the freight elevator after you emptied it into your liver. Is this your fucking Night Watchman Harry Chapin song?
All right, let's go, Francine.
Shithead.
So what happened? Newsweek reported a story about their Bible being flushed down the toilet.
Yep.
And what happened?
And they're going crazy over there. So, this is why I don't understand why our president, George Bush, has allowed the lovely First Lady, Laura Bush, to go on a quote-unquote goodwill tour to Jerusalem where she's greeted with crowds screaming, "Why are you killed? Your husband killed Muslim and you're not welcome here," while visiting such sites as the Western Wall. Well, here's my theory.
Uh-oh.
This is President Bush's attempt to get away from First Lady Laura Bush so he can get closer to that sexpot Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice. Seems as though Bush is trying to get some black tail.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like Francine, she goes for the racial angle. I kind of like that.
See that angle being played, right? All right.
That's very, very clever. Once again.
You think so?
I really do. Yeah.
Thank you. And I got one last story.
All right.
One last story.
Yep. Coming, that's with CUMING, to a laundromat, nail salon, and public schools and cinemas near you are free condoms. In his fight to stop the AIDS, Health Commissioner Thomas Friedman said yesterday, "We can stop the HIV epidemic with the tools that we have today." Yes, we can wrap those tools up. Mayor Bloomberg, who said he supports the progressive plan to fight AIDS.
The what?
Progressive?
Okay.
Plan to fight AIDS will review the plan after a public comment period, but it's not clear whether there will be any protest against the politically thorny issues of condom distribution, even though there have been protests in the past.
Uh-huh.
And that's it.
That's it?
An excellent job.
I really didn't follow that last story. Something
Yeah, I didn't
about-
either. She lost me.
Free condoms everywhere.
Yeah, I know, but I was kind of like, who cares?
So what, we're just going to be throwing them out on the street and you just pick them up if you walk by
Yeah.
and see one?
No, but it's so that people can use them like at clubs and stuff.
Right.
Opposed
You're not giving
to
them at clubs, you're giving
and
them
bars.
at nail salons.
Right.
Yeah, so that's good for people who can't afford them.
You ought to give them to Bellevue orderlies, just in case, you see something you like and, you want to take what's yours.
Take your pick.
No reason to leave DNA all over the panties. Right or wrong, guys?
Laying around anyway.
That's right.
Might
You
as
gave
well.
one to your dad.
Terrible.
I don't know why that guy's in trouble. You wouldn't get in big trouble if you went and stuck your dick in lettuce or in a tomato or a carrot.
Right. Let's go to Matt in Nevada. Matt?
Yeah.
What's up, Matt?
Hey, I was going to ask if Voss and this woman went to the same high school.
I didn't go to high school, stupid.
You didn't?
I quit.
Yeah.
Started my own business.
All right, thank you, Matt. Ow. Wow, he's so angry he had to slam the phone down.
This chick is making me dizzy. Does this girl have a mouthful of blue balls?
Yeah,
Could she be more stupid?
We love Francine.
Yeah, but she had nothing on like Britney Spears or any of that other stuff going on.
It took me all night to
Is this a new trainable video clip?
And yeah, Hollywood Nova from Whackbag. Well, we'll let him on here. Hollywood, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey.
Hey, check it. Where's the sports, Francine? Where's the sports?
Oh, the Pistons beat somebody last night. 81, 90.
That's right.
Yeah, Pacer fans.
All right, the Pistons beat someone last night.
Hey,
There's a new NBA team called the Someones.
I forgot which one.
Well, that would be, I believe, the Heat.
Okay.
Yes. Fuck the Miami fans. Fuck you guys. You guys will not win. Shaq is a bitch. Rasheed Wallace will dunk all over your fucking asses.
Well, Shaq was a little injured. He's just coming back from a little thing there.
Hey, guys, it's the playoffs. Everybody gets injured.
Dude, you got to say Shaquille, how dominant he is, man. After he left the Lakers, I mean, they just stink.
Hey,
All right, listen, we got to let you go because I see a FedEx man outside the studio. There's a lot of yelling and screaming going on, a lot of finger pointing going on, Anthony.
Poe out there.
I see Poe out there, and I see a couple boxes of shirts.
Have you seen any of the videos of Poe at the Star Wars
Yes.
opening?
No.
With him and the lightsaber
No. Is it
doing
funny?
the moves? Yeah. Yeah, Poe is a master
of
the lightsaber.
All right.
Guys, I gotta go. So I'll see you in D.C. later on today.
Where are you going?
I had to leave at 10 today because I have my car was in the shop for a week, and the
look at
loaner.
Why?
Wow, I wish
Can't
I could do a
just-
3-hour day. Jeez.
You're just leaving?
I have to. I don't want to. I never want to walk out. We're having a great show. But hold on. But I have to bring my car back because they're going to start charging me.
Right.
If I don't, I can't just keep this loaner.
Well,
how much do they charge you? I mean, you're a big headliner. An hour that you're going to make an hour on radio.
Hey, can we have...
Hold on, let me address John Turturro hairdo.
Yeah.
Nothing?
Nothing?
They gave me the answers, too!
I think it's good.
Yeah, just send these shirts back.
Well, let me see one, Opie.
They're just awful.
Wait, let's see.
Let's see.
We got the, this was supposed to be a big deal today, and,
would you get that out of a hamper?
And we have the shirts in studio, Anthony, finally, and on the front it says, what the F...
Blank, blank, blank.
F blank blank K is your problem, man. And then on the back it just says Opie and Anthony.
Do me a favor, the next time make the font smaller, because you can actually read this. Each shirt comes with an electron microscope, so you can fucking read it.
Yeah, way to commit to the product.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What the fuck? Jesus. What the fuck is your problem, man?
All right, well, I'll hand them out to the 10 people online outside the studio.
Yeah,
that's
that's
wonderful.
good they said large. Are there any XLs in there, Hawk? Let's hop to it. Find one. And give Francine a shirt. She's lovely.
All right, well, before Francine leaves, someone has a suggestion. Have you smelled the back of Rich Voss's ear yet?
It smells like grape jelly.
Oh. Have you ever smelled it?
No.
It smells like grape jelly. It's that stupid cologne you wear, I'm telling you.
I know.
Dude, she makes the face like the guy in the rowboat that's fishing in Caddyshack. Has anyone else noticed
What
that?
face is that?
Oh, my God.
You've noticed, right?
Yeah.
When the big boat that Rodney Dangerfield's, driving,
her eyes up real wide,
and then it splits the rowboat in half while he's trying to do some fishing. The face he makes just before that happens. Francine's been making that face all morning.
You like blueberries?
Only with toast.
I mean, the smell of blueberries, isn't it a nice smell?
More grape jelly, not blueberries.
Oh,
I'm
grape.
telling you, it's more grape. You think it's blueberries.
Yeah.
Behind his
Let
ear,
her
it
be
smells
the
like
judge.
grape jelly. It's like a stupid
It's really not
cologne.
that bad. We all have done it.
Everyone's done it.
All right.
But it's just stupid because I'm telling you, it's
Wait,
a cologne.
Yeah, Francine, stay on mic for this. It's really no big deal.
The guy-
Basically, let me explain what's happening. Rich Voss is kind of just rubbing behind his earlobe. That's all. That's all he's doing. He's rubbing behind his earlobe. He's getting a little goodness on his index finger.
Stupid grape jelly smell.
Oh, that smells like ass. Doesn't smell like grape jelly. Ew.
Is it bad today, Rich?
Ass.
It's like it's like.
You don't want to be in a gross out contest where makes you all fucking smash it.
Yeah, it's basically cyst juice.
Oh.
All right, try it again.
No way.
Yeah, try that one. Try that one.
Here,
Just one
try
more. What's
He's
wrong?
not phasable, though.
What's wrong, Francine?
It really does smell like he just stuck his finger up.
Go away, motherfucker!
Yeah, get away from me.
You motherfucker! Yeah, Aunt, you gotta take some. I think Aunt
No,
should take some.
it's not going to happen. Don't even fucking start.
Go away, motherfucker.
Did Ziggy ever take some?
Oh, no.
Oh, no?
I'm running out.
You're running out? All right, Voss, why don't you go smoke? Jimmy, go get your car. Travis, what's up?
Bye, guys.
Oh, he hasn't smelled it yet. Do you have anything left?
Of course he does. Just rub behind the ear again.
Travis, this young go-getter. Here, get Travis on mic, though.
Oh, that mic. Don't touch mine.
No. All right.
Get away from me. Talk to Von Voss's mic, not mine.
Yeah, make sure you got a good one, though, Voss.
I got all this. I got left.
Shut up. It's awful.
Oh! I'm out for a couple days now.
Terrible.
All right, there you have it.
Days.
Sometimes people puke when they smell that finger, but
Did Bob Kelly ever get any of that? I think Bob Kelly.
Wow, Bob would really be good.
Yeah.
He would really start puking.
Jesus. Old fucking
Call
old
Dane Cook,
pinwheel
Bob.
belly. That asshole. Hey, Bob, I stepped in shit.
all right, listen. Brian in Delaware has something real fast. Brian, go ahead.
Hey, hey boys, how you doing?
Hey.
I just want to mention about Voss. He's the biggest wuss I've ever seen in my life.
You're right.
At a show in Baltimore last week.
Oh, yeah.
Where was it, Brett? Where was the show?
In Baltimore.
Oh.
He was there's a mouse that ran on stage, and I have never seen a guy act more like a girl trying to stand up on a stool. And he ran out in the audience, knocking tables over.
No, it was one table.
Knocking down mailboxes, driving through people's backyards.
Yeah,
That's
there
baby shit compared to what this dude's doing.
But tell the truth, did I kill?
Yeah,
You killed the mouse?
Yeah.
No, I killed
Wait,
him.
dude, this is at the Improv?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What city?
in Baltimore.
Oh. Because I'm thinking I'm going to be in D.C. soon. I wasn't sure if I was out. So this guy was you're on stage. Hold on, you're on stage in D.C. and a fucking mouse runs.
No,
right, dude?
Was it
No,
D.C.?
it was in Baltimore.
No one could say it right. All right.
Baltimore.
And Voss just freaked out because the mouse was on stage?
Oh, yeah. Standing up on a stool, knocking glasses and tables over, running out into the audience.
Oh, that's a man act.
Got a cyst
I'm
behind his
that
ear.
boy.
All right, thanks, Ryan.
Next time, keep your badge on your cyst.
All right, well.
Could have been kicking that Mr. Voss's ass around a typewriter by now.
Francine, can you do our live read for Gamefly.com?
Sure.
Gamefly?
Oh, good idea.
Not a bad idea at all.
Gamefly.com is so easy. You send a game back and the next game on your queue list is automatically sent. It only takes a couple of business days to get to you. Gamefly lets you have up to 2 games at a time. Games that you can keep as long as you want without any late fees. And if you really like the game you're playing, you simply click Keep It in your game queue and you get the mint condition box and manual delivered to you at all a great member discount. Go to Gamefly.com/XM to get signed up. It only costs $21.95 a month, but you can start with a free 2-week trial, no commitment. You can cancel anytime. Start playing the latest releases or games you've always wanted to play. And now there's even more of a reason to try out Gamefly for the month of May. Only anyone who signs up for any of their prepaid video game rental plans are entered into the Gamefly.com PSPA Day giveaway. That's right. Sign up in any day in May and you may win the cool new Sony PSP handheld device at Gamefly.com.
Do you know what the PSP is? The new Sony PSP? Game-held device? What do you think it is?
Is it like Xbox?
Well, no. That would be the other company, first of all.
Would it be like PlayStation?
Well, sure. It's made by the same people. It's a handheld, though.
Oh, so it's a small game box.
Small game box, sure.
Small game box.
With, like, like the Nintendo?
I like how she went for the month of May only. Yeah. Anyone who signs up for any prepaid video game rental plans are entered, blah, blah, blah. She went for the month of May. Only anyone who signs up...
Did I miss a line?
No.
No,
You're doing great.
All right, continue. It's Gamefly.com, yes.
Gamefly.com, there are 2,500 titles to choose from. See, Xbox, PS2, GameCube, GBA, DS, and the new PS2 games at a time. No shipping fees, charges. Either way, keep the games as long as you like with no late fees. All the games you want, go to Gamefly.com. That's GAMEFLY.com/X-M and plug in XM in the promo code box for your special offer.
No, there's no dash. It says that it's like...
By the way,
Gamefly.com/XM.
Oh.
By the way, I said game held. It's a handheld. I'm sorry for that. Yeah, all right. Well, I think she got the info out. No. What? Do you know what you just read? Why don't you summarize for everybody? What is Gamefly.com basically? Don't look at the script. You just read it. What did you comprehend from that reading?
It looks like it's rental games.
Okay, rental games, right?
Xbox and PS2 and game boxes, and they're mini game boxes, PS2s, and Xboxes that you're renting these games for.
All right, and where do you rent them?
Gamefly.com.
Very good. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Francine.
You're welcome, guys. Thank you.
Life in corporate America can be a grind.
All they do is they remove the humor from everything.
And you don't want to worry about your behavior around the office becoming a problem.
I'm standing here with this erection feeling silly.
You're going to need some sound advice.
Talk less and suck more.
From a qualified professional.
I'm a stand-up comic who hates his own guts.
New from the HIV Corporation. It's the Jim Norton Sensitivity Handbook.
Sensitivity training. Maybe you could send someone from Human Resources in, and they can tickle my bag a little. I can go, ooh, very sensitive area, and then they can leave.
Jim will help you construct a business plan.
Greed is good.
He'll guide you through the hiring process.
Hire all fat chicks if you don't want them harassed.
He's also a whiz at customer relations.
Here's what you do, stupid. When they complain, you go, click. You take the phone. Click.
Ladies will also enjoy Jim's wardrobe recommendations.
You send them to training to not have those big tits showing during the workday.
Jim is also an experienced marriage counselor.
How could you marry a chick that won't drink out of your mule?
And he can help mend even the most fractured of family relationships.
I killed my wife with a hammer.
And he'll also assist with time management.
1:30, Human Resources attempts to talk about sensitivity training. 1:35, they are wiping saliva that Jim Norton has spit on them off of themselves as he walks outdoor. End of meeting.
Call 1-800-LOG-DROP for the Jim Norton Sensitivity Handbook. Order today.
Meeting adjourned.
Ah, man, what a show today. Having lots and lots of fun. Rich Voss, thanks for stopping by today.
Rich is hanging.
Yeah, I don't have a lot today. I'm kind of
right.
burned, man, this fucking weekend. A lot of O&A fans came out to Carolines. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't make it. I went down to Florida. Anthony went out to Colorado.
It was fun.
Colorado.
Dave's out of his mind, but it was fun.
Yeah, right on.
Crazy.
Cool. I want to talk about Star Wars and all that, but we got a guest that's about to make a couple guests that will be in here in a second. But what's up, Kenny?
We could probably talk about Star Wars with them also, because Adam actually had experience working on the first one and the second one.
Oh, very
One
cool.
and two, yeah.
No, I had a thought in my head, but it's like past now.
Of course it is.
But I was going to hand out the T-shirts if you want me to.
Yeah, the T-shirts are here. I guess we'll be handing them out in a few minutes.
Yeah, why not?
All right, go down there and get on the phone, and we'll go to you in between talking to these guys. Okay?
Those guys, the MythBusters, are really cool.
Do you want to ask them something before you leave?
Well, me and my boys are big fans of their show.
Really?
Yeah, they're smart. Mm-hmm. They blow things up. They do educational things.
I've watched the show many times.
Yeah, they're good like that.
Yeah.
Well, let's get the guys from MythBusters in here, Eric.
It's a very fast-paced show they got.
Don't scare anybody. Step away from that chair a little bit, you freak.
Yeah, because these guys aren't going to know how to handle you.
Yeah, they are. It's Jamie and Adam. How you doing, guys?
Very good. How are you?
Yeah, very good. I'm like starstruck now. I watch the show every single time it's on. Freaking out. It's actual celebrities to me.
Really?
Anybody else they drag in here? Like, Ozzy came in, and of course Jimmy Norton's a big fan of Ozzy Osbourne, and he sat down, but it was just like, Ozzy. But you guys are like, I watch you on TV. You're like real celebrities to me.
Do you want Kenny to ask the first question before he goes downstairs?
Oh.
This guy's 6'4", and he's big and stupid.
He's really, he's
very stupid.
He's like big and
Here
stupid.
he is.
You were calling me?
But
yes.
he likes the show.
Kenny, be nice to our guests.
No, I'm excited
it's
these
Adam
guys are
and
here.
Jamie from MythBusters.
No, I got to get their autograph from my boys.
Really?
Yeah, they're huge fans. We never miss a show. These guys do cool stuff. They blow things up. They play with mannequins. That's what I like.
Yeah, what's your question?
Do you ever learn anything?
No, that's impossible. You know me.
It's impossible.
Yeah, it's just beyond comprehension for me. But these guys look really smart.
They are smart.
Yeah, they got a cool show, I'm telling you.
All right, what's the question?
Listen to me when I'm telling you something.
But what's the question?
No, hi.
Hi, how you doing?
No, I'm not high.
You have nothing.
No, see how witty he was?
Would you go out and give out T-shirts?
You don't have anything? You don't have a question for these guys?
Thank you, MythBusters, for coming to the Opie and Anthony show.
Our pleasure.
Yeah. All right, I'm sorry.
Thanks for having us.
All right.
Sorry for that distraction.
All right, so back to Anthony here. Adam and Jamie from MythBusters in studio. Yes.
I absolutely want to know how you hooked up with the show, because it seemed like one of those things that maybe if you just gave the idea out to somebody, it didn't seem like it might catch on, but it's really, really caught on. Well, and I know a lot of people that watch it and enjoy it.
Well, actually, the idea came to the mind of our producer, Peter Reese, who was a producer for a show on Discovery called Beyond 2000 for about 10 years.
Yeah.
A technology magazine-style show. And he thought up the idea for MythBusters and pitched it to Discovery. And when they were looking around for talent, he had actually interviewed Jamie and I as part of the original Robot Wars, the precursor to BattleBots, back in like 1996.
Well, Jamie was a competitor
with his lethal robot Blendo.
Blendo.
Yeah, it was about the nastiest thing that had ever been made at that point, and so
we had 4 matches, and none of them lasted longer than about 4 seconds.
What type of bot was it?
It was the first of what they call spinners, and so it was essentially a 150-pound flywheel spinning at about 500 RPM.
I noticed the flippers usually did better against the spinners.
Well, not against our spinner.
Not against yours?
No. They we just had to touch them, and it was over.
They were just flying against the wall or something.
We had the distinction of when BattleBots finally came, we could see that the arena accommodated for Blendo specifically.
Really?
With a roof on the arena. Because we kept tossing pieces of our opponents up over the barrier and into the audience, and that's why they kept on.
That adds an element of fun to the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd put it this way. When Blendo was spun up, it was the equivalent of getting hit by a chunk of brass the size of your fist going the speed of sound. That was the math.
Damage.
Well, so when Peter called up Jamie and back in, I think, the beginning of 2002 and said, would you be interested in hosting this show, the science show on Discovery Channel? And Jamie said, well, I think I might be interested, but I'm not sure I'd actually be dynamic enough to hold a show on my own. But I've got this friend, and together we might make a good team. And we shot a 14-minute demo reel we sent to them, and apparently they loved it. They sent it to Discovery, and Discovery said to us, these are just the geeks we were looking for.
Really?
And apparently they said to each other, just what we need, a couple of homosexuals from San Francisco.
But we're not gay.
We're not gay.
You make the beret look cool again, though, bro. I gotta give it to you, man.
I definitely, the personalities are definitely different. I watched the kind of like the outtake show that you guys put together, which is really, really funny. And it seems like a lot of people kind of goof on you, Jamie, a little bit about your personality, and you're kind of, the business guy out of the crew.
Well, they goof on both of us, and I think the choice of us as a team turned out to be a really good call that might not be apparent when you watch the show, and that's because we have what I think of as binocular vision. When we're dealing with a subject, we're coming at it from such different personalities and points of view that it really displays the subject matter, which, I mean, we clown around a lot, we have a lot of fun, but ultimately we'd like to get as much science in there, because that's, you may watch the show because it's funny, but you'll stay with the show because there's a lot of interesting content in it.
I'm a complete techno geek, so I just love when you guys and what you were just talking about, the when you have to attack a problem and build two separate things alone. The way you guys go about it is just hysterical at the differences. I mean, Adam, you really come off as like the clown that just, you look and go, how did he even get that to work, kind of thing. And you always expect Jamie to build a better machine than yours. Sorry, I don't mean to insult you or anything.
I'd like to point out
the personality just comes out.
Hey, I'd like to point out that I found a needle in a haystack first.
That is true. I did see that. You're a little.
Wait, how do you go about finding the needle in the haystack?
Well, they gave us 4 different needles of different sizes: small, medium, really large, and then they gave us this bone needle. And, of course, the first thing we'd both think of is some type of magnetic finder or metal detector. The bone needle made it exponentially more difficult. So, actually, Jamie used fire to burn all of his hay and look through the ashes for the small bits. And I used water to actually, these agitating paddle wheels that fed the hay through a trough, and hopefully the bone needle would fall to the bottom. And I also had magnets to find we both had magnets to find the metal needles. And our producer, of course, always liking a good challenge, gave us 1,000 pounds of hay, which is, like, if you fluffed it, is enough to fill this room about 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, while Adam's worked better, mine was cooler.
It was. Fire is always cooler, and that's part of the show that I think everybody loves, and I envy you guys. The amount of explosives you guys get to use is amazing, and each time it seems to be like you're getting more and more.
Well, yeah, I mean, the most recent really large one we did, blowing up the cement truck.
The cement truck was amazing.
What was that one about?
Well, the myth is, can you use a stick of dynamite to clean out cement that's hardened in the side of a cement truck?
You've heard about there is a myth out there that some guy had left the cement in the cement truck and it dried, and then they used dynamite to loosen it up.
Yeah, and it turned out that a single stick of dynamite inside a truck with a little residue in it is, we don't want to recommend it, but it actually works quite well.
Yeah.
Because it just kind of sends out a shock wave and it loosens the stuff and it makes it easier to clean out. But, of course...
It looks really boring.
Yeah, there's
a puff
like
of smoke.
Yeah, there's this
puff
puff.
out the back.
Yeah, so doing what we do on the show, we had to... take it as far as we could, and that involved 800 pounds of what is called ANFO, which is a fertilizer diesel fuel mix, and we had to be about 1.5 miles away to see what that would do.
The truck disappeared.
The camera was 1 mile away, and parts of the truck flew over the camera.
Wow.
And when we tried to get, this is actually one of the things we love about the show, we tried to get a permit to actually blow up a cement truck, and it turned out there's nobody in the world licensed to use enough explosives to blow up a cement truck. So our researchers, who are this brilliant team of 4 researchers that can get us to do anything, found that, well, why don't we go to the guys who write the permits, even if a permit doesn't exist? And she got the FBI bomb squad
great idea.
to agree to hold a training exercise.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what they called it. And, the FBI bomb squad, I have to say, is the tightest crew we've ever worked with. Those guys were great. They also helped us out on a myth for, we're hosting Shark Week this July.
Oh, you are?
And they helped us out on a
Week.
myth for Shark Week. Can you blow up a scuba tank by shooting it with a 30-06?
From Jaws, of
Yes.
course.
Yeah, we've learned not to egg on the normal pyros because there can be problems. But the bomb squad, the FBI, you can't mess with them. They're going to do what they know how to do, and you'll be safe.
I'm amazed at some of the stuff you get away with doing. Yeah, you would think that nobody would ever allow you to do this. When you took the jet engine, and the rumor, of course, is that the thrust coming out of the jet engine could flip the vehicle over. You ever see that one?
I've heard the myth. Sure.
Yeah, it happened down in Rio de Janeiro, and that was actually one of our single great failure, that myth.
Yeah.
Because we were down in the Mojave Desert, and we were trying to find someone with a 747 that they would turn on and let us have a car behind. And we found that out in the Mojave Desert Airport, there is they mothball planes out there because it's perfect, no precipitation, the weather's great. And
I've heard about that. They retire planes out in the middle of the desert, right?
Yeah, because they last forever out there.
Right.
So there's these companies that take these planes out of the hangars every month and just start them up to make sure the engines keep running. And we were like, we just want to be behind one of these planes when you turn it on.
Wow.
And they were totally cool about it. And we're standing out there on the runway. We've got a 747. It's just about to fire potential. We've got a remote-controlled taxi cab right here. And the insurance company's on the phone with us saying, we're no longer comfortable with doing this. You can't do it. And we're thinking, do we just do it? Do we just push the car 50 feet forward and say, screw it?
Yeah, and it was so frustrating because what's the plane gonna suck the car around the front of the intake? It's way behind the jet. The jet is gonna push the car away from the airplane. What's the problem?
You guys look like you're pretty safe at what you're doing, even though it's insane, some of the things. One of the most unsafe things was Adam inside the remote control car that Jamie was he was controlling with a remote.
Not controlling.
It proceeded to just drive straight into a fence.
Well, we had a little problem with some switches. What can I say?
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Couple problems with the switches?
Yeah, there was some that didn't work.
He lost control. The best, my favorite part of that is as the car's driving away and the staff is all kind of watching in horror, you hear me go, Jamie, from the inside of the car.
How did you get how do you get insurance for those things? It seemed impossible.
Well, we have a routine that we work through with regard to the insurance and our safety in general, which we're very concerned about. And it's like a flow chart that we developed specifically for MythBusters, and it rates the risk and the probability of having a problem with that risk. And it sort of is one of these things where you kind of follow the numbers, and if you end up in the really far corner, it's in the black zone, and that's a problem. And we've noticed
we're always in the black zone.
Other stuff that you just couldn't do.
What's the worst thing that can happen? Well, we could drop a car on somebody, and how likely is that? Well, even if it's really unlikely, the fact that it means death, we're in the black zone.
Are there things that you just couldn't do? Based on insurance or somebody saying,
we always
no,
figure
crazy.
out a way of doing it.
You got a way of doing it?
Yeah, even if it means doing it like a replica of it or something else.
Or doing it with the crash test dummy while we're all standing behind a bunker.
Yeah. You ever afraid you're going to run out of myths?
Well, not at all. You know, the answer to that one is, when are people going to start doing stupid stuff? You know, it's
there's no end to this stuff, and really by this point the fans have really dialed into what works and doesn't work on the show, and about 30% of the myths we test now come right off the Discovery fan site and emails that Jamie and I get directly.
That's cool.
And people are really plugged in.
Someone on the Instant Feedback is writing in saying the best episode was when one of you guys went across the San Francisco Bay in the raincoats, like the Escape from Alcatraz.
The Escape from Alcatraz. That's my
which they've said for years can't be done, right?
It's my personal favorite because you know there's been a lot of reenactments of it. They've done it on a lot of TV shows, but Jamie and I read all 1,800 pages of the FBI report. We went to the Maritime Museum in San Francisco where they have all the artifacts from the investigation. We looked at them, and I think our builders' eyes were the first to really come up with a truly accurate rendition of the boat they probably made. And we had no idea. My favorite is when we have no idea what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. And we had no idea if this boat was going to be remotely seaworthy. And Jamie climbs in and squirms across the bottom in the middle of the night north of Alcatraz. And that thing carried us all the way to the Golden Gate Bridge in like an hour, 3.5 miles.
Yeah, and it was the same conditions that they were under?
Exact same tidal conditions, same temperature, same weather, same wind. We really, really went the extra mile. And the boat was built out of 24 rubber raincoats.
Jesus.
Yeah, we even had to go to the trouble of finding actual latex raincoats like what they would use in those days, and and most of them are vinyl or some other plastic today. So it was very authentic.
And we had to climb through those little holes.
Yeah.
We had to climb through the holes that they had dug in the cells. They were like, "Sure, go ahead." And I was amazed that we were both able to fit.
That isn't some of the roughest things you've done though, because Adam, I've seen you go above and beyond with the Goldfinger.
I have contributed at this point every single major body fluid to the show.
Yeah.
To the name of science.
Except for spinal fluid. We haven't done that yet.
He's not afraid of the anal probe.
Whoa, hey!
Well, there's the myth that the girl in Goldfinger, the movie Goldfinger, painted with the gold paint, that she died because she couldn't breathe. Her skin, you need some kind of you need to be able to breathe through your skin, so they leave that strip down the spine so you could breathe. And, well...
It's total crap.
Yeah, it's crap, and Adam tried it out, so they painted him gold, and they wanted to monitor everything, his heart rate... And,
core body temperature.
Core body temperature. So they actually stuck a thermometer up his ass as he's just standing there on television.
And all of a sudden you start singing Moon River.
Moon River.
That old gag, right?
You're not the shy one.
No, well, you know that the EMT who actually did that, Sanjay, we use the same EMT company for a lot of our myths, so we're real familiar with those guys. Sanjay hasn't been out since then.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's got a little too much crap from his coworkers for it, because I asked him if he'd respect me in the morning.
Yeah. Let's go to the phones, Ant. They have exploded. Say hi to Floyd. Hey, Floyd.
Hello.
We have Jamie and Adam from MythBusters in studio today.
Yeah, guys, I got a problem with your myth that you did with the cell phone at the gas station. I deliver fuel for a living, and you guys apparently disproved that myth or busted it, but you know, in our constant training, we have continual videos where the fire department, and they've caught videos just at local gas stations that have caught people using their cell phones that create fires.
Well, what we found in our research was that there was not a single recorded case in the entire world of a confirmed cell phone starting a fire. That it is likely if you're using your cell phone and filling up your tank and getting in and out of your car, you're building up a static charge. And we proved absolutely that static electricity is more than enough to ignite gasoline fumes at the pump, and that's a very dangerous situation. And someone talking on their cell phone might be more likely to not be paying attention to what they're doing. But that there is...
And we also consulted with the Petroleum Equipment Institute, PEI, which is the world authority on petroleum devices like the gas pumps. And
accidents at the pumps. They compile all the data on accidents at pumps.
I think they have a little more info than the guy that just called it.
Well, that's what I'm thinking,
I'd give it to these guys over here.
Don't get me wrong. I'm all for an industry erring on the side of caution.
Yeah.
But and we, you know, every time someone's cell phone battery blows up in their pocket, we get an email. But when you consider that there's probably 1 billion, what do you call them, like aftermarket batteries out of China in everybody's pockets, we can't find the battery that's been misbuilt that's going to short. We try and short
while
batteries.
you're filling up your gas tank.
Exactly.
And there's also an interesting thing that we found out recently. The FBI bomb squad and other people that handle explosives are in a habit of, in fact, they make a rule of not having any radio transmissions in the area when they're dealing with explosives. However, they're not so concerned about the cell phones as they are about the like a high-powered police portable radio or something like that. It is apparently possible to create a spark from a radio transmission. It's just that cell phones themselves have such a low wattage that it's virtually impossible for that to happen as far as we're aware.
Every time I see the on the gas pump, don't use your cell phone now, I think of the MythBusters.
Well, you know, one thing the Petroleum Equipment Institute did tell us was in their compilation of figures per year that in the 2 years since our first test of that aired, that static electricity accidents at gas stations have gone down 60%. Ooh. So we might have actually saved 4 or 5 lives with our show.
All right, let's go to Texas, Anthony. Texas, what's up?
Hey, how's it going, you guys? You all right?
All right, how are you?
Doing good. I just wanted to call in. Jamie, Adam, love the show. Favorite thing was like awesome. I'm a big freaking geek, and I catch it every week, and it's on TiVo, so I can watch it again. Another question I had is, are the season DVDs coming out, or are they out? And if so, where are they available?
There are DVDs available through the Discovery website. However, there's a bit of a lag time. We're not sure what exactly they're up to right now, but you can get some of them, and there will be more in the future, I'm sure.
All right. Oops, sorry about that. Let's go to Carey in California, trying to give everyone a shot here. Carey, what's up?
Hey, guys. You guys did a myth about blowing up various things in the sun in your car.
Yeah.
And I got a $200 bill that says this pop bottle will blow up in your car.
Yeah, you know, that was my bad.
Oh, really?
My bad. I totally screwed that one up. The myth is about a soda can or an aerosol can exploding with a lot of force in the back of a hot car, and we came to the end of a day of we're able to actually get these things to blow up in very hot environments, but that it was unlikely for cars to get that hot. And it turns out that all over the country there are plenty of places where cars actually get up to like 190 to 200 degrees in a car, and that's enough to heat up certain cans of soda or aerosol to blow up.
Which also brings up one of MythBusters' favorite lines, and that is that failure is always an option. You know, with us, one thing I got to say about the show for the viewers out there, we're not so concerned about providing definitive proof about some scientific fact. We're more interested in the process. For us personally and for viewers of the show, you know, the most valuable thing that we've got to offer on this show is following us through as we're trying to figure these things out. Sometimes we get it right, sometimes we get it wrong. If we get it wrong, we'll often have another go at it. That's one of those stories that we may well have another go at.
Yeah, we're willing to say that we're wrong. You know, it's not science. Jamie's got a degree in Russian, and I've got a high school diploma. We have no qualifications.
Well, and as far as science, I think real scientists that contact us actually kind of point out the fact that that's what science is actually like. It's not like these guys in white lab coats that show up and you know, just say this is the case. It's an ongoing process. Science is a very mushy thing that you learn a few things, but it's not often real clear cut.
The process is the most fun part of the show, because obviously you would know that you cannot jump in an elevator as it's free falling and live through it. I don't think there's anybody that's going to watch that and go, I wonder how this is going to work out. But the process, that you guys doing it, the fun of being able to drop an elevator like that, that's what people tune in for.
There is a moment on every shoot about once a week when we all look around and we're standing there. There's a team of people downstairs in this abandoned crack hotel, and I'm upstairs with a 10,000-pound special X quick release trying to release this elevator, and we're thinking, what the hell are we doing? Who is paying to let us do this crap? It's incredible.
Oh, what a great way to make a living. The phones are just honestly just nuts.
Yeah, they're full.
Anthony in Queens, what's up?
Hey,
what's up, guys? How you doing over there? I got a quick question for the MythBuster guys.
Yeah.
Are you guys ever going to do the, in hindsight, it was a bad idea to light a match myth? You guys ever
Yeah, if you guys want some ratings.
Well,
if you want,
I remember that.
Just take it to the next level.
I have to tell you, we have.
We're talking about the gerbil in the ass story, obviously.
Oh, that one.
Remember that one? In hindsight, lighting the match was a bad idea. It started, and it was sent as a legitimate news story.
Picked up
like
as
a doctor
yeah.
did a press conference and talked about this.
Well, actually, we want to do a whole special on things concerning farts, and that would fit right in there. But
we're not allowed to say the word fart on the show, but
really?
It's facts about flatulence. I think we can cover a wide range of things that have never been covered on television, and our challenge is to do it in a tasteful manner.
Good luck. I liked one of my favorites also involving rank smells was the dead pig inside the car.
You know, on humid days, you can still catch a whiff of it from Jamie's parking lot.
Really?
Yeah, someone is saying that's the most disgusting thing you guys have done.
They took what was the myth?
The myth is that somebody died in a classic car, and their family member cleaned them out, as it were. But they couldn't sell this classic car even for a great deal because mint condition, beautiful car. They couldn't sell it because someone had died in it and they just couldn't get rid of the smell.
So you took dead pigs.
Yeah, we got I believe it was an '87 Corvette, and at first we just kind of put the pig in there and let it set for a while, and then the whole area out in front of the shop was like, really started to get weird, and so we get packing tape and we're taping up all around the door seals, and we let that sit for a while, and then that didn't work, and so finally we got a container, a shipping container, and put it in there and
sealed it up for a few months.
Sealed it up, but we had time lapse cameras stuck in here, but even they couldn't handle it.
They kept failing because of the ammonia concentration.
Yeah,
and
and that turned out to be the biggest problem with the car was that the corrosion from all of these gases and fluids and things that kind of leave the pig and go elsewhere are extremely corrosive, and we would have had to pull the dash and strip out every single little thing. This car had computerized things in it, and it just was. While you could in fact get the smell out of a car, it turned out to be totally impractical.
Yeah.
Down to the point of where you would have to remove every single nut and bolt to completely pull it out of whatever it was screwed into, and clean the threads with a toothbrush and a special enzyme, and then put it back.
This stuff is this juice that was coming off the pigs, which by the time we had to clean them out were more like a hairy, bony pudding than pigs.
God!
And juice that came off them was so powerful in its smell that I could take a single drop of it, put it somewhere in your car, and you just want to sell your car.
Yeah.
Really?
And you'd never get rid of the smell.
We had this great guy that was a crime scene cleaner. That's what he made his living from. Do you remember the name of that company?
His name is Neil Smither, and he discovered his life's mission watching the scene where they cleaned up the body out of the car in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
All right.
And he's now got this company called Crime Scene Cleaners. They have deals with hotels.
I think we talked
to clean up meth labs.
Either that company or one that's very similar.
Well, when we opened the door to that Corvette, and he was standing there watching, just laughing, as we're just squirming, he offered one of us $5,000 to lick the pig.
And he was good for it. The guy makes a lot of dough, and I knew he was good for it, and I looked at the pig, and I looked at him, and I was like, he goes, and I don't mean no tongue touching either. I was like, give it a good lick. And people now say to me, oh man, I would have done it. And I was like, if you were there,
no way,
you would not have done it.
Yeah, if you mention that story to both of us, it's kind of hard to describe, but we both kind of get quiet for a little bit, remembering what we went through. I mean, I had to get into that car and sit on what was left of the pig that was in the driver's seat.
Just to move the car.
Just to get the car out of the container. They had to close the door around me. And what was inside the car, actually, and we were wearing respirators, but what was inside the car wasn't anything like air anymore. It wasn't like stinky air. It was something else.
Something from another planet.
Yeah. I needed a separate air source to be able to deal with that. And
it changed Jamie's DNA.
All right, let's go to the phones. Let's go to Florida. Ryan, what's up?
Hey, I love the MythBusters.
Yeah, definitely. Jamie and Adam in studio.
The best episode ever was one where they blew up the house with the bug bombs.
Yeah.
And I got an idea for a myth for him to bust.
What do you got?
I can get Pat and Naki in there and see how much milk he can drink before he actually hurls.
I don't know, a contest of during Christmas, some big fat guy came up and drank eggnog we saw how much eggnog he could drink until he puked it up. How much was it? It's like a couple of gallons?
Yeah, gallon and a half, something like that.
Gallon, because I've heard you can't drink a gallon of milk in less than an hour.
Yeah,
without
this guy
puking.
just stunned me. It was eggnog, too. Really,
You haven't done that myth yet on the show? Puking's always funny, man.
Puking, and I have puked on the show.
Yeah.
But I puked several times now.
Yeah.
What's the blowing up the house one?
Oh, this is one about somebody who wanted to get rid of bugs in their house, and so they went and got bug bombs. And, Bug Bomb says it's good for 800 square feet or something like that.
You do hear about this every so often.
It happens in California all the time, like
Really?
7 or 8 times a year. And so they went and got 40 bug bombs, set them all off in their house, and we made a little. We did a lot of bench testing with this, and we made several ignition sources, like a stove igniter, a wire short, a static spark.
And again, that's the fun part, is watching how you guys come up with these ways of igniting these things or making the stove turn on.
And everything
flipping a light switch.
Yeah, and everything we tried ignited the bug bomb stuff. So we got a house actually down at a military base, Moffett Field in California, and we set off 40 bug bombs, and we were really hoping for a lot more destruction.
Yeah.
But in the end, it blew these double-pane tempered glass back doors out, and on the high-speed camera, you can see them bowing like really a good 5 or 6 inches before popping out of their frame.
The flames come shooting out the door.
Yeah.
I like that one. The other one, you cracked me up when you take the dummy and dropped him into the water and off the crane.
Yeah, that was called the hammer drop, and the premise with that one was that if you throw a large object or something like a hammer in front of you, that you'll break the water tension if you're, say, like jumping off a bridge or falling off a bridge, and that aeration or loss of water tension would allow you to survive an otherwise deadly fall. But
no.
No, it didn't work. And he was so mangled that Adam, for some reason, the worse beating the dummy takes, the more you laugh.
Oh God!
It comes out like his leg came off.
You've never heard anything like that body hitting the water from 200 feet. It was shocking. And then to find this crash test dummy, which is what we expected when we first got the crash test dummies, you could do anything to it, and to find that merely dropping him into the water would shatter his cast steel shoulders. I mean, it was appalling.
Well, recently there's a episode that we just finished, another visit to Mojave, that involved a story about whether you can survive a crash from an airplane by jumping out first and hanging on to the escape slide or the life raft. And it was done in Indiana Jones, I believe, firstly.
Yeah.
And so we get a hold of this big helicopter, and we get a hold of these inflatable life things, and there were a couple of times that before we really got our act together, that Buster simply fell out, because there wasn't anything really good to hold on to on the life rafts, the little strings and things.
From
fell.
2,000 feet.
Yeah, he falls from 2,000 feet, and every single part of his body was separated. It was just like seeing a grenade go off with the little bits going everywhere for quite some while.
And I was up in the helicopter. I'm hanging out the side of this like 1950s Sikorsky helicopter. And I'm looking down from 2,000 feet above the desert floor, and it is a total Wile E. Coyote moment. Because I watch Buster go until he is no longer visible, and then there's a puff of smoke.
Oh, that's great, man.
It really is.
Your background with movies, especially Adam, I was looking at your bio. You worked on Star Wars.
I worked on the first 2 Star Wars films. Jamie's worked on films as far back as RoboCop and Arachnophobia.
Really? You're a model maker?
Yeah. Worked at Industrial Light and I got my start working for Jamie, actually, on commercials like Nike, Hershey's Kisses, Owens Corning, Coca-Cola.
And of course, Charmin.
Of course. Yeah, I played Mr. Whipple's stock boy in the Charmin commercial.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, back around like 1982.
You are famous.
And I guess you were squeezing it?
No, actually, I was the stock boy Jimmy. And I was nervous because the roof was leaking all over the new Charmin, and I guess Mr. Whipple's really cheap because he was still willing to sell it. The new Charmin is stronger when wet.
It's sort of like Adam's come full circle, dealing with things involving bodily fluids.
Well, actually, it involved this nearly pornographic line where he shows me the quarter trick with the towelettes, and it can still hold the quarters, and I say, "Gosh, Mr. Whipple, that's what I call wet strength." Oh yeah.
That's one for the Christmas tape. Christmas party.
Now, did you see the new Star Wars?
I was going to go to a matinee today.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I saw it. Very good. I liked it. Much better than the previous two that he put out.
I want to find out if I can take my 6-year-old twin boys to it.
Probably not, unless you're like the cool dad who, my father took me to Bonnie and Clyde when I was like 7 years old or something like that.
Yeah, my parents took
me to
Arby's. My parents took me to Sharky's Machine when I was like 9, and I remember running out screaming at the killer freebaser.
Be parents.
Hey, let's go back to the phones here and say hi to Dan. Dan, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
I got a question for Adam. Last season, you had a date one night, and you wound up singeing all the hair off your eyebrows and head.
Yes.
How'd the date go?
The date went just fine, thank you.
And did you shave everything else to match?
No, it turned out only the top part was singed, and with some good scrubbing, I didn't even smell that burnt.
A little more flame action. I can't remember which one that was. Why?
That was actually the early testing on Cell Phone Destroys Gas Station. We were trying to create an environment where we got a static spark to ignite a small chamber of gasoline, and as often happens on the show, we spent 3 days just trying to prove gasoline is flammable. We were really flummoxed by it, and once by the time it finally ignited, we were so blasé and so kind of, well, nothing's going to happen, that I had my face right up against this thing, and a big fireball kind of enveloped my head.
The front of his hair was gone, and his eyebrows.
No kidding.
We found that Adam kind of gets frisky after he gets hurt. In fact, the last time, the most notable time that he did this involved the vacuum cleaner motor that he. And Adam, would you care to tell us what happened after you got hurt by that one?
I've heard about this one as well.
Yeah, we were testing out some vacuum cleaner motors, and this guy at the vacuum cleaner shop handed me what he said was the most powerful motor, and we turned it on, and it felt really powerful, and I was like, put my hand up doing like this, and I thought, ooh, and so for some reason, I kind of put my lips up to it, and I didn't know that it would yank my lips like a full 1.5 inches into its blades, but it did, and I had this total Fight Club, bloody teeth kind of moment, and I actually went home that night and asked my girlfriend to marry me.
Oh,
will you marry me?
Romantic
baby?
moment.
Give us a kiss.
Hey, really fast, we got a guy that cleans up dead bodies for a living. Keith.
Hey, man.
What's up?
Little Lick-a-Stick and MythBusters rule. You guys rock.
Thank you.
Hey, I just called because I wanted to let you guys know you did the best that you possibly could to describe what a dead body smells like, and I used to clean them up for a living. Sometimes they'd be there 2-3 months, sometimes they'd be there a couple days, and you never, ever get that smell out of your nose, and you just can't possibly get the point across to anybody how bad a human body, or even a pig, because I guess that's the most similar, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're the most similar. You can't get the point across to people how bad and how amazingly horrible that smell is when the body decays.
Death smell, that dead body smell. Even if you're walking around your yard, the cat had died or something, that waft hits you. You know exactly what it is, and it's just so pungent.
Now, the only thing that comes a close second would be homeless poo.
Well, here in Manhattan, you catch a lot of that.
Talking about? Tippy Tom's excrement.
Yeah.
But the best one I have for you guys is it's a real quick one. 2 to 3 months, this poor lady was on her bed, had fallen out of her bed, broke her neck, and laying on the floor, she decayed everything except for her leg, and she whipped up into the drywall about 6 feet. And it was the most amazing smell in that home. The flies and everything else that took over the whole place. Touching out. See you, boys.
Lovely story. You have a couple of additions to the show now. I've noticed some new faces.
Well, there's too many myths for Jamie and I to bust in a single season. We've got 26, 28 episodes to do per year, and there's just not enough time. So yeah, we have a B team of extra helpers.
Toss the little myths off to those people,
and they do
all the cute ones, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't call it the little myths at all. I mean, it's just a question of the fact that the show's become really popular. It's
but you need the cool stuff for yourselves.
Well, of course. If it blows up, I mean, these guys are
if it involves fire, we're doing those.
No, not at all. I mean, we definitely have our we get the pick of the litter, I think. But the second team or the B team is just simply due to the fact that the show we're not able to produce as much as the viewers want.
And actually, two members of the B, we've got Tori, who's been on since last season, and Carey, who actually. Carrie's first day as Jamie's intern, we scanned her butt for the airplane toilet myth. And then we've just brought on Grant Imahara, and both Tori and Grant are actually alumni of mine from Lucasfilm.
Really?
They both worked with me on the Star Wars films. Grant is actually one of the 3 licensed R2-D2 operators.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a nice credit to have.
But and one of the
geeks.
Oh yeah,
I love that one.
One thing about this show that may not be evident is that and the need for the second team as part of this is that we actually know what we're doing and we do all the work. We don't hire people to come in and set things up for us and then we show up and talk about it. And that inherently is a very time-consuming process that it just makes it difficult to crank out a whole lot of shows. We're as a rule, we're just covered with bruises. Our hands are all cut up, and we're probably among the hardest working people in TV right now.
Well, we had a second cameraman come out to Mojave to help cover the shoot out there. He was from California, and he'd done a lot of work on Fear Factor and a lot of work on Trading Spaces on the Learning Channel with the Carpenters and stuff. And he said, because at the end of the day, he says, I got to tell you guys, it's a real pleasure to work with you, and you're the only hosts I've yet worked with who actually do their own work.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them stand there when the camera's on, hold the hammer, and then...
I guess so. I found that kind of appalling. It was like the scales falling from my eyes.
And then you have Carey, of course. You mentioned her. A lot of people writing in right now saying that she's very attractive. She's the cute
we like
one,
Carey, yes.
And you seem to. I'm just thinking you're trying to maybe get a few more viewers that wouldn't normally stop on there. When you have her in a bikini being painted and then crying, she comes off as an emotional wreck sometimes.
Why are you painting her in a bikini?
You know, it's funny. I got a lot of angry fan mail when last season started with Carey and Scotty, both females working on the show, and people said, "Oh, you guys sold out. You're going for the hottie thing. It's total crap." And my thing is, well, you can't win. I'm happy to show women actually being able to use tools and being competent in the shop. I think that's a positive message, not a negative message.
This is we're almost done with our show.
That's
music.
our 2-minute
wow,
warning.
That went really quick.
I know, that was crazy. Well, we got to thank you guys for coming by, Jamie and Adam from MythBusters on the Discovery Channel. What nights?
Wednesday nights at 9 on Discovery.
I'm going to start watching the show on a regular basis now.
That's great. I watch it all the time. It's like one of my favorite shows. Absolutely.
Is there anything else we're promoting with you guys today? I want to make sure you guys get your plugs out there.
Well,
just watch the show, pretty much.
Just watch the show this Wednesday. There's one of our favorite episodes that involves raising a sunken sailboat with ping pong balls.
Yeah, that's definitely a high point for us.
Adam, I just wanted to ask you about the Star Wars with the models. Obviously, a lot of CGI now.
Yeah.
Do you kind of look at that like, taking the easy way out?
You know what? I know. I'll tell you, a lot of those CGI models for the new Star Wars films were built by ex-model maker friends of mine who moved from the physical into the virtual.
Computers.
So they still do fantastic work.
Yeah. I don't know. I really enjoy the models, I think, a little more.
Well,
so do we.
Yes, absolutely. So do we.
I think it looks a lot better on film than the CGI. Maybe in years to come it'll look as good on computer, but I don't know. I like the models.
It's just another. It's all just another tool.
Yeah.
So.
Very good, guys. Thanks for coming in, man.
Thank you.
I wish I had more questions.
You were asleep during the interview on the lesbian couch, Rich Voss.
I'm so out of it.
All right.
I'm working too hard.
Really fast, want to thank Drew Boogie for doing the Grey Wolf remix today, Anthony. Also, xratedshirts.com if you want one of those shirts that Kenny's giving out outside right now. RichVoss.com. Thanks, Rich. Ziggy's here from XM411.com and MyRadiostore.com. Thank you for everything you did today. And, of course, serious questions only for the Schnit Show later on today. That's 1-800-801-8999. It's going to be taking calls from our listeners today.
See you in Washington tomorrow.
Yes. That's it. I'm out of here.